Sometimes I just thank God people can't hear.
Doing too much.
But anywho, welcome y'all to the official start of this week's episode of Tech File.
That's on par with whoop my asshole, baby.
I wonder how the old lady doing, dog.
Oh shit!
Lady really tried to fight me, dog.
And that's how this
She would
episode
smoked your ass
Her
too.
old ass. dog.
No, let's go ahead and get into the show because we got a lot to discuss anyways. Welcome to episode 267 of Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
It's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. Yes! Sorry, I'm on something else this week.
Jesus Christ. Aggressive.
I'm on something else this week.
I see.
I did have a strawberry margarita.
One.
See, I wasn't gonna tell y'all, but because I heard it. Oh, here we go. See,
He had one. I don't
It
expect
was only
you to
one.
do-
It was only
He had one beer last week.
2 beers.
Hey, Camille had a sip. She was
Toasted.
I
don't know what's in this.
2 sips.
I don't drink. I mean, what you expect?
I am the Eric J, by the way.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door. You know, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
The
Gentleman.
the everyday gentleman,
24/7.
but better known as K Diddy.
Take that. All right, y'all. Like I had to bring up old stuff. Like. Anyway, sport fact of the week.
On this day, today being October 11th,
Mhm.
in 1992, Deion Sanders played for both the Atlanta Falcons and the Atlanta Braves in the same day.
Hey,
that
prime time.
That was amazing. And prime in the news for some other mess.
Didn't he
now.
have like a double or a home run that same day?
I don't know what that's. That's dope. Prime time.
I don't know what stats, but
I thought it was something like because people was talking crazy about him that he went over there saying like he was selfish for playing baseball at the same time as football. And I think he hit like a home run and then turned around and was on the field like the next day or some shit like that. Some weird, you know, these old stories they be.
Well, they have a 30 for 30 on Deion's double play. So if you have Disney Plus, you can catch that.
I forgot they put all that stuff on Disney Plus now because ESPN and Disney's all in the same bed together.
All in the same bed.
I mean, it's same umbrella, same bed.
Same Big Daddy.
For some reason, my mind goes to a low down dirty Shame when I hear Big Daddy because it's a scene in there where Jada's taking the money from Shame and she's like, "Give it to me, Big Daddy," and she walks off with it. That little it's weird how certain movies have little lines. And it's like this I pick up. I don't know why, but that is when I pick up, and I think of that every time I hear Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Anywho, this is our last week, y'all, on the Good News Network.
Mhm.
Y'all gonna give him the jingle one last time?
Oh, sure. 3, 2,
Y'all don't forget.
No.
I
I was counting down.
You know, I let Devin Ruffin lead off.
When you rewind, you'll hear me counting down. I said 3, 2. Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Good news. Yeah.
It's been fun. No, for real, we've appreciated the time on the network. We have grown
Absolutely.
as
Mhm.
podcasters.
For sure.
Mhm.
Definitely appreciate the time. But make sure that y'all tune in to our last episode exclusive to the network and also on our YouTube page. We will be discussing the Redeem Team doc
The
from
Redeem
Netflix.
Team.
Tech
That was
File
good,
Cinema to
bro.
go out. It's a great
Yeah,
documentary.
Absolutely.
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
So we'll definitely be talking about that on Thursday. So make sure y'all tune in 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 5:30 Pacific. Again, you can listen on the Good News radio app. You can go to our link tree. We have a direct link if you don't want to download the app.
Although you should.
go ahead to that link. You can go right to the Tech File page. You can play the episode there. Or again, you can go to our YouTube to hear it. So make sure y'all check it out. And even though we're going to be gone after this week, make sure y'all keep supporting the Good News Network.
Absolutely. That's fam.
For forever. So we appreciate the good
sure.
news and all. We're going to talk more about it on the show. We ain't got to waste all the time here. But yeah, it's been a fun ride for sure. The game that needs a name. If you're unfamiliar with the game that needs a name, it is a rapid fire game where we pick a subject matter and we try to name relative. Wait, I've been doing this for like 2 months now, and I still forget how the game go. We pick a topic and we rapid fire go through and trying to name things related to said topic. We get about 5 seconds each to answer.
Yes.
And last one standing wins. Now, I put this on here last week, and I'm going to push for it again this week.
What's that?
Isley Brothers songs, because I don't know if y'all know this.
I'm gonna lose, bro.
No. Listen,
That's one of my favorite groups, but
the Isley Brothers just released a new album. It's called "Make Me Say It Again, Girl,"
Oh, good lord.
which, by the way, was a song that they made in 1975, and they remade
That's
it with
my
Beyonce on it for this album. And I was like,
Mm.
I know the
Oh
high.
yeah, I heard that version.
The high will probably come for me.
Yeah.
She adds nothing to the song.
She don't.
She likes
It actually. It sounds better without her.
It does. Like the original that came out in the 70s sounds better.
way better.
But I will say it is a flex to record your own song over again nearly 50 years later and have the biggest name in music on the track. So I get the flex. I respect the flex.
Did we just get canceled?
I might.
No.
I love Beyonce, but she didn't add nothing to
I
it.
love Beyonce.
Just like she didn't add to Justin Timberlake until the end of time when she got on that remix either. Like, didn't need it.
Double down on it.
I didn't care for it. I didn't care for that one either.
I'm giving you my opinion here. You can take it or leave it. But anyways,
Just gonna be bees all in the
they have a song with Rick Ross on that album called "The Biggest Bosses."
Dog.
Did you hear it?
I heard that, bro.
And Ronald Isley out here calling people niggas.
Getting
and
this shit off, bro.
I'm not playing.
Dog,
I
he was
wish,
talking that talk, bro.
I wish I could play it for y'all
Dog,
right now.
he was Rose, bro. Like no bullshit. Like
Rick
Rose
Ross,
wrote that, bro.
He definitely wrote that.
He definitely wrote, bro. He was Rose like a motherfucker on that verse, dog.
That's hilarious.
To be fair, Mr. Big was the original Rose. So
Ooh, big fact.
This is facts.
Big fact. But the song was weird because it's like 3 Ross verses and they just doing the hook. And I was like, so on your own album, you regulate to the hook.
Hey, DJ Khaled.
I was just about to say that.
He ain't DJ Khaled. This is
Well, of course they not, but shit. I mean,
I'm trying to find the lyrics.
I'm
But
gonna let
that's
Ross
why
flow. I'm gonna flow.
that's why I picked the Isley Brothers. I could not believe what my ears were
Mr.
hearing.
Biggs.
I got like 3.
Shit. I think I got voice to Atlantis.
Well, don't say them now. You're gonna give them someone else.
Well, shit. I ain't got that many of them.
And that's the thing. Like, Isley
What's
Brothers is
another
like,
one?
after their verses, like, I just like let it play essentially like in Apple Music. I was like, damn, I didn't even know this was their song. So it's like playing songs where it's like I know the song, I don't know it's theirs, or I don't know the title.
Well, hey, you know, rapid fire can get you all caught up. I know boatloads of Isley Brothers songs, but in the moment, but
like
in the moment of the game, like
I had a strong 6, but I know when it started, I'm
gonna forget because someone gonna say one is gonna throw off my order.
I'm gonna fumble and shit.
You never know.
I don't know.
But that's mine for this week. That's my contribution because
the one I liked was Marquette/Wisconsin basketball players.
Definitely.
I mean, I can work with that one.
I'm gonna be out pretty
But,
quick on that one.
I mean, shit. If you want to do the Isley joints, go ahead. We can do the Isley.
Hey, man, listen.
I'm with the Isley joints.
I got strong.
Well, you
I got
start
2 in the possible.
You can start then if you got 2, and then you only got 3. You said so.
Shit, I ain't saying no 3.
I definitely thought you said 3. He
that
said
was
6.
him.
He just said 2. All right, whatever the number.
All right, we can do Isley Brothers.
Twist and shout.
We spending 20 minutes.
Which again, didn't know that was a song.
Oh yeah, they've been doing music for like 7 decades.
So the fact that they got fucking, like Chuck Berry type rock and roll and R. Kelly and now apparently Rick Ross
They've been around
in the same
forever.
discography. It's like
Forever.
Were you starting with Twisted? Like
yeah,
was it Tim's
Twist and
turn?
Shout.
Oh, Contagious.
Busted.
Between the sheets.
I'm out.
Voice to Atlantis.
Make me say it again, girl.
Oh shit. God, that was mine. Damn, I'm out. God damn it, bro.
Hey, I told you.
Secret Lover.
Hey, I told you.
With Avant in the back. When I heard Avant was on there, I said, that's my jam.
What it was?
Who turn is it?
I just
Get
won.
real
You
with
didn't say nothing.
But niggas like, who turn is it? I've been out. Shit. All I had was contagious.
That was quick.
Right. Shit else.
Y'all went right in a row with the ones I had. So.
Oh shit.
I just to give the people, I just hit my stuff on shuffle so I can see all the Isley Brothers songs I have real quick before we get into it. Some others more popular. He said, "Shout, don't let me be lonely. It's your thing. Do what you want to do."
Oh, that's them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
At your best, you are love, which Aaliyah sample. Contagious. Choosy lover, between the sheets. Groove with you.
Love it.
That's my shit.
Caravan of love. Eternals. Summer breeze.
Summer breeze.
Busted. Footsteps in the dark.
Footsteps in the dark. That's the one I forgot.
What would you do? Lay Lady Lay. Once had your love. Warriors to Atlantis. That lady. For the love of you. Fight the
For
power.
the love of you and that lady. Yeah.
Hello, it's me.
See, again, like I know all those songs.
Mm-hmm.
Again,
Half of them didn't know they were Isley.
but in,
Mhm.
The other half didn't know.
in that rapid fire environment,
Yeah. Get you every time.
it really do. But let's talk about the sports now. Do what you want to do.
It's your thing.
What an empowering song that was for that time. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I tell you. Suck it too. No, this
Wow, I
sounds
seen
too
my mama
dramatic.
die.
Start spitting bars.
It was life shit.
Yeah, what?
Wasn't on the corner selling pies. When I get the money, yeah, you know I've been a lot.
Oh yeah, you been drinking.
This nigga talking about selling pies.
That's how the first one was. It sounds like it was one of those joints.
Bean pie, my brother.
It sounds like it was one of those joints,
This
dog.
man been drinking.
This nigga said selling pies.
Yeah. When you used to be younger in the club and tell me you had too many drinks to be in your ear freestyle.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get these bars.
Sweat
Terrible.
and shit.
The worst.
Let me get these bars.
All the time. I still freestyle all the time.
Clearly.
Nigga like Issa and shit over
Hell yeah.
in the mirror and shit.
I be recording it, I delete the shit out of it. But this shit was terrible. And every now and then I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, I said, send it to dude.
I forgot what I forgot that thing.
Hey, dude's just gonna sit in the meme. Trash.
No, dude, he gonna put one of these. And he's just gonna shake his head and put his
Trash.
phone down, bro. He ain't even, or just like it, LOL.
He just gonna give you a thumbs up and just say, fuck, that's how you know it's trash. All right, nigga.
One more thing before we talk about week 6 predictions and week 5 in the NFL and looking back. Dude, I have too many friends that do music, and I have yet to be invited to be in the studio when the music is being recorded. That's all I want. I just want to be. I ain't gonna bother you. I just want to be in the back catching the vibe,
Just want
chilling.
to be in a video.
I want to be EP. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You want to be on that EP?
No, I want to be the executive
Executive
producer on the EP album.
I don't know how that would go, but
I'm out here.
I mean, if LeBron can do it, you can do it.
I'm out here.
that is true.
Trying
At
to
least a
EP
track.
something.
At least a track.
Tim,
All you need is a
Tryna-
verse, bro.
let's get this album, bro. I'm
I
EP.
said, what did I walk into? Listen, I
I'm
don't know.
EP.
I don't know when you walked
We
in.
need, hey, Sly, we need some features, but we need you to hop on, bro. I'm EPing, bro. I'm getting everybody out here. We all eat.
It's gonna be called. He gonna be DJ Khaled for everybody who he know in the city.
God did.
Just ain't the Ken did. All right, y'all. Week 6 though in the NFL is here. We just wrapped up week 5. I do want to shout out Elliot for winning our pick and pool, our tech file pick and pool,
Shout out, brother.
and shout out to my little brother Johnny for winning the fan duel this week.
Hey, shout out. Tim,
was
you
right
played
there.
this week though, didn't you?
I was second.
He getting into his
I see.
his groove.
Was I to figure it
Hey,
out?
I looked at it. I was like, damn, I should hit Tim up before I did this.
I was trying to tell her about it the
Uh-huh.
night before.
He showed me his stuff, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I was like, that's cool. That's a good lineup.
Your little lineup, all right. Your little lineup,
Because
cool.
I had did mine. I was like, that's a nice lineup. You should be good. And he got it.
I put that in like 8 other lineups.
Oh, for real.
I made some money.
I was like, yes! I almost made some money, but I did prize picks and I needed for Singletary. Is it Singleton? on Buffalo.
Devin Singletary.
Needed him to get at least 75 yards combined rushing and passing.
Gross.
Didn't happen. They were up by they almost had 40 and they still couldn't give him the ball.
He don't touch the ball, bro. He really don't. He do like the starting running back that barely starting to run.
I'm gonna win some money this weekend. I feel it. It's coming. My palm is itching. There's money coming.
Ditto. And it's pay week.
Hey.
I need to take a trip to Illinois.
Oh, you saying a lot of business right now. Anyways,
You see how it look like?
if you are part of our pick and pull now,
Road trip.
now is the time to pull out your phones. Go to the ESPN app. Put that pigskin pick 'em. Open it up and let's make these picks together. So, Thursday night football kicking off with the Washington Commanders at the Chicago Bears.
Go Bears.
Can I just say how much y'all disappointed me last week?
You.
Why?
We did all that work to lose how we lost.
Like y'all lose.
No, they lost. I don't know what receiver that was, but the receiver had played for Minnesota before, and I could tell he felt like, yeah, I'm about to really stick it to him, and he was taking off, and that defender just took the ball back from him, and I was like, oh, that's how
Boy,
the game
that
ends.
shit was.
I was yelling, bro. Like, come on.
I was rolling because bro thought he was gone, but the man's grabbed on.
Just grabbed it and took it.
and he was like, "Okay, let me get that from you, dog."
Horrible
like,
way to
oh,
lose the game, bro.
Like fucking Bears, bro. Like how you lose? How you just let him take the ball from?
I know
you?
Dwayne's okay.
Hey, man, get out our comments with that shit, bro.
The Vikings fan.
Hey,
Oh,
can we
get
block?
out of here? Oh, guys, get out of here! Y'all
Can we
was
block
buddies last
people?
week.
Can we block somebody for 1 week? Shit, come here with that nonsense. That tomfoolery.
That shit, I was like, boy, getting the ball just taken from you in the NFL is just another. Last time I seen that was Clay.
He looked disheartened. Like the receiver just looked at him.
The other two holding on to him. Yeah, watch him run away, bro.
He just walked off.
Trash, bro. We scrapped our way back, dude.
But that's what I said. I was like, it's going to be a close game because something about the Bears. I think I said gritty, but the word is scrappy. Like, y'all are a scrappy team. But I needed y'all to win because the Packers crapped the bed. So I screwed the pooch.
Screw the poop.
If I told you I
They
was
smoked
okay with Aaron being done for the rest of the year, would you be?
Can we wait till we get to the Packers part
Okay,
before you
'cause
drop
I'm-
that take? Because
I'm
oh
tired of
my
that.
god,
Yep,
Really
for
good.
sure.
I see you on Eric's side.
For sure.
I didn't even go that far.
Man's jumped out the window. I was like, shit.
For sure.
Don't let me in there.
He jumped all the way out the window.
Well,
Any other Bears?
keep the
thoughts,
window
though?
open.
I don't know, the Bears are very, very frustrated.
It's okay. Sorry.
I mean, we had a rough week in Packerland. So
I'm just thinking it's a combination of plenty of shit. Like all my teams, dog. My Red Sox got put out the playoffs. I don't know what the fuck will happen with the Lakers, bro. The Bears just can't get it together. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. It's frustrating. It felt good to watch them scrap their way back to being. I'm like, oh, like now we back in it. We could possibly win this game. But then to lose it in the fashion that we lost it in when we was trying, it was like, damn, we could have won this thing, bro. But then we did what the Bears do, man.
So
Hey, every time I watch Fields now and he makes a mistake, I think of Eric. Because what Eric said last week, it was like Bear fans were so thirsty to throw him out there when he's not ready. And he go get bad habits. And my nigga has horrible fucking habits, bro. He just throw the motherfucker there like, hey, my bad, bro. And then I think about what I said 2 weeks ago. I just want you to throw the ball. Like, God damn it, bro. Why I say
And then
that
who
shit?
I said, who he gonna throw it to?
Exactly.
That was-
Niggas, receivers that get the ball took from
No,
him.
you can't throw it.
he was
They drop ball, bro. It's ugly.
Straight in the chest.
He was part of my prize picks. I would have again. It was the over under on how many pass attempts he would have, and the number was like 23. And I was like, oh, under. Give me the under. I was right, but
Yeah, he don't go. Definitely don't go over 23.
mm.
And like Tim said last week, he always ends up getting the interception in there.
So-
Hey, it's so many corners on the field. That's all he see. Offense and defense.
So again, they're playing Washington this week.
I'm going Bears for sure.
The over under on Justin Fields pass yards is 165.5.
He gonna get over that.
Over.
He get over that.
Who they playing? Washington.
Washington.
He gonna get over.
He gonna get over for
Washington
Washington.
defense terrible.
He get 2. I ain't saying it's gonna be crazy, but he gonna at least
He'll
get
probably
2.
pass for 2.
Yeah, he gonna at least get 2.
Washington-
Maybe 2 on 1.
No, seriously, Washington defense. is
Yeah,
terrible.
nah, I
Like,
know that.
They're really bad.
I say he gonna get 2 out.
So is the Hawkins.
I hear you. Well, Carson Wentz has been lighting up bad
No.
defense.
Sorry. So is the Bears offense.
Oh shit.
So,
Hey, it ain't that bad. We scrapped. Well, yes, we are.
No, but they can't stop the run, and y'all got good running backs. So
Yeah.
which means that he ain't gonna get a lot of passes.
The Bears' defensive front is decent still, right?
Our
y'all should feast because they ain't got no line. They ain't got no line in Washington. Carson Wentz.
But Carson Wentz has been eating anybody below like 20 in the deep 20 and below. Carson Wentz has been lighting their ass.
They won it for them.
If he got time, I'm saying like he ain't been doing that.
Yeah,
You see his coach threw him under the bus though.
Yeah.
What do you say?
From what I saw, it was just like he's like quarterback was the problem.
Mm-hmm. They were saying, why is everyone else in the division doing well or something like that? We just said quarterback. I was like, Jesus Christ. Carson Wentz was at home like, what the fuck?
Like, I didn't come here for this. What? Y'all said y'all.
You said I was
here.
the guy. Exactly.
Right.
What the fuck?
Like, what is happening?
Our search is over. I ain't gonna forget that shit.
I'm going Chicago.
Okay.
I'm going Washington.
This is two gross teams.
Tim always got it.
I trust Carson Wentz over Justin Fields.
Black quarterback. There you go. There we go. Trust the old black quarterback.
Dwayne said they got a shot.
We do.
They do.
We definitely do.
49ers and Falcons.
Wait, before we do move on, I do want to shout out Brian Robinson Jr. He did make the season debut.
He did.
On Sunday. Did y'all see him come out Mini Man?
Oh, what?
Yeah, so like they introduced him last, and then they did like the smoke machine and all that stuff, and they started playing Mini Man.
That's dope.
Classic song, but getting still.
For the context, he was shot 6 weeks ago.
In a carjacking.
Yeah, and obviously. You listen to Mini Man, you know
what
which
dog and I can't see.
Which, in retrospect, well, that album is damn near 20 years old.
Oh, damn.
He got it on 3.
Wow.
Yep, I remember that very distinctively because in the club, because it was right before I went to high school.
See, I would have came out to I'm Still Alive. That song. You ain't seen that on TikTok?
More people know Mini Man, though.
Yeah, I know.
But I also now, like, with 20 years of knowing who 50 Cent is, I understand why he got shot.
I understand why he got shot. Hell no.
My man has no filter.
Sly said that 50 actually reposted that.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Makes sense. Little claim to fame still.
50 Cent.
I'm sure the streams went up this week. I definitely went straight to it.
I'm about to play it on the way home. Like, that album is flawless still, in my opinion. San Francisco and Atlanta.
Going San Francisco.
San Fran, easy money.
Atlanta should have won last week. If we're being G here.
Yeah.
But,
hey, they gotta cheat for your boy, bro. It's always something gonna be funky.
Boy.
Tom.
I'm saying, whose boy are you attributing?
Oh, he ain't mine, so he everybody else's.
Yeah, man. So everybody else's. Shit.
Your boy.
That's funny. Your boy.
Don't say yours. Ain't nobody at this table claiming.
Camille was like, "Ooh,
I said y'all." No, not me.
She was offended as
y'all. Shit, ain't on y'all.
She said, "Like you cussed her out." Ooh.
But no, they cheated and they trying to blame it on the Tua situation with so Tom Brady had got hit late.
He got sacked.
He got sacked clean.
And the defender kind of
pulled him.
They kind of like a do-si-do, and they kind of turned around, and his body, he kind of threw him at the end.
From the angle I saw, it seemed like Brady was already going that way. So then dude was like going to wrap up, and he just swung around with him. Like it didn't feel like a
Plus he 250 plus spinning, bro. Like how you supposed to stop?
But I said that to my brother. I'm like, after Tua, like they just gonna get rid of like that. Like that's just gonna be a penalty. Like even if it's borderline, like you're not gonna be able to. Every time a quarterback gets hurt off of something, then they gotta retroactively go back and not retroactively. Like they just go back and be reactive to. Okay, we don't want quarterbacks getting hurt, so we're just gonna outlaw whatever.
But they go to the extreme every time.
That's their current company line. Whereas like, if you have a question, if you're not sure, call roughing the passer. Like that's what they said. Like if we're unsure, they're gonna call it.
That's gross, bro.
But between that and then the Chiefs and the Raiders and Derek Carr also getting sacked fumble, I think it was with him. And they're saying, it's pass interference. Like I guess we can't tackle quarterbacks at this point anymore.
Basically. Keep the red jerseys on there.
NFL Competition Committee apparently plans to discuss that the passer penalty after the season.
Y'all change it in mid-season, and then y'all talk about it after all of the shit is over. And y'all gonna let these crazy ass calls go the rest of the season.
I mean, they can't.
They just changed the shit. They just changed the concussion protocol, but that ain't got nothing to do with the penalties they're calling on the field. Hey, hold a seminar, bro. They got practice during the week. These refs got practice during the week.
Hey, if you want to talk about points of emphasis, then all right, but that's different than changing rules in the middle of it. Like you don't do that. You don't do that.
Just realizing like they don't do the whole. You come back from London, you get a automatic
the
bye.
team
anymore?
can choose to, and both the Packers and the Giants chose not to. The Packers because they thought
It's gonna be easy money.
no, that's not even it. They were like, we plan to be a playoff team. We would rather have our bye week later on in the season to get some rest. But
I realized like because it was Minnesota and who last week because they didn't take it
Saints.
either. And they Saints played too.
Mhm.
yeah, because you get to choose if you want that bye. But a lot of people, I don't want it this early. Like, give me
That's
some more time.
That's why I said like when instead of doing 17 games, like
Do
just
an
give them
extra
2
bye.
buys and then you still have like a TV product at least. But
I think I'm gonna go Falcons this week though. 49ers and Falcons. I'm going
Okay.
Falcons. I'm gonna have a low confidence, but I'm gonna go Falcons.
I think both are hurt too.
Might
wait, was
be-
that him or his brother that? I think it was San Francisco both, but like they showed him like giving out his gloves to the crowd, and it's like a black dude in between the 2 kids that he gave gloves to, like, hey, shake my head, and dude just like skipped straight over him.
Damn.
It was like 2 white kids and black dude in the middle.
Yeah, we said you too old for all this.
No context. means
Like he
fuck
wasn't
him up.
asking for it. He was just like, hey, like
Yeah, we said
high
go-
five, high five.
No, thank you.
You black ass.
The 49ers are gonna be without Emmanuel Mosley though. He tore his ACL last week, so he's
Yeah.
out for the season.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right, Patriots Browns.
Patriots.
New England actually.
I don't know. This is, I don't know what
Browns defense ain't.
Like Detroit off. I just want to say, like you were disappointed in the Bears. I was disappointed in Detroit. Like
Oh yeah, they didn't show up at all.
I'm done.
Oh, they
I'm
got
off the bandwagon.
smoked.
Patriots just
Boy.
embarrassed them.
They just
last
ran
week.
all over them up. If Harris didn't get hurt, I had both of them running for 100. Like they ain't have no run defense in Detroit.
I mean, we was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. The Hard Knock. We enjoyed the team during Hard Knocks, and
That's the
What's
first
that?
game they ain't fight.
What's Caldwell? Oh, coach, what's his name?
Dan
Jim
Campbell.
Caldwell. Oh,
Oh, the
Jim
old
Caldwell. Yeah,
Mhm.
The curse.
he
of Jim
would have been
Caldwell.
fired.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
where this team be losing? Anyway, sorry. New England, Cleveland, never Cleveland. So Patriots.
They're
Yeah.
fun L's, bro. They're fun L's.
Who,
Detroit.
Cleveland? Oh,
Not to me at this point. I'm not even a
You go-
fan. I'm just tired of it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going New England as well. Jets, Packers. Did you say GETS?
I
again?
did say G because I was looking
This
at.
is like the third
I'm
time.
looking
this
at it
happened. The
again.
bell right here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man,
Go ahead and
Tim, you want to do the honors?
that ain't my bell. Nigga. That is used for
Take
Tim
that
only.
with you.
That's an exclusive 10 bell.
Take it
My
with you.
shit back.
I'm gonna pick
Go to G.
It's going
these motherfuckers.
Green. It's Green. I'm going Green Bay. But this team does not inspire much confidence.
What happened?
So I'll say I'll pick Green Bay because I think that they're actually embarrassed at this point. Like
They
they were
should be.
skating by before, so they like the sense of urgency one there. Like I feel like they're gonna come out gangbusters. Okay, it
Mhm.
might not stick, but I at least think that they'll get their shit together for a week.
We're gonna run the ball.
They should.
We're gonna go audible out of runs. We're gonna pass the people that's open.
To be fair, he said he didn't. He said those were play calls from that. So both of them.
Well, shit, he bitched about the damn playoff thing, so he put the ball in his hands 2 times at the end of the game and he didn't do shit with it.
No, here's the thing. They were facing stack boxes, which I get. It was like 8-5.
Uh-huh.
So they were calling pass plays, and the Giants were literally daring them. We are going to give y'all one-on-one coverage for all y'all wide receivers. Beat us that way if you can.
15 yards in front of him, 3 yards behind him,
And the Packers could not.
8 yards into out of bounds. Like, bro, where are you throwing the ball?
Now, it's a lot to think about that Giants game in particular, but the fact that they were able to control the game in the first half with the run, the Giants adjusted in the second half, and the Packers did not figure out a way to adjust as well. That's bad coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in 2 of the phases. Offense and defense. Special teams, y'all the only phase of
Which is wild.
the team right now where it's like y'all are doing y'all job. That field goal they got off right before halftime with no timeouts, I said, ooh, immaculate. That was beautifully done.
That we ain't giving up special team punts because he just fair catching everything. That motherfucker Amari Rodgers running.
Oh, Amari got to go.
Yeah,
But
he just fair catching. 15 yards
I'm
free.
thinking about like the punt, like our punting, we're doing good punting, we're doing good. Like everything else is like that's the only phase of the game that I'm like, yeah, good stuff. The defense, I thought they'd be elite. The way we was talking in the offseason, I was like,
y'all made me pick their defense for fantasy.
To be fair, if the defense is seeing the field every 5 damn minutes because we getting 3 and outs, 12 possessions straight, you can only do something, and you still only holding them to 20 points to 27 points at the end of the game for the whole game.
I don't know if we say only 27.
Again, they're on the field. They didn't do nothing on offense. You spent the entire second half.
Yes.
So they get tired. They get worn down. I feel like if they had time to legitimately rest our defense,
I am not giving you that.
I'm putting that shit on offense.
No, it's on both of them because I can't get the defense a pass because you're playing against Daniel Jones and he didn't have none of his receivers. Y'all are getting beat on crossing routes and y'all have corners with the speed to keep up with it.
10 yards off.
Y'all got Rasul Douglas playing in the slot where clearly he is not comfortable here. Like I don't know what they need to do, but they need to re-scheme how they doing stuff because they got too much individual talent on that defense for them to be as bad as they have been. That's first and foremost. Offense, 3 and outs or not, they should have been forcing them into 3 and outs as well. Especially when Saquon came out the game and he was hurt. Y'all had a whole quarter with no Saquon and y'all still couldn't stop him. Y'all still couldn't stop him. Disappointing. The Packers are an unserious football team.
I don't know. Waking up that early to take a L like that, I would have been pissed.
Luckily, I already wake up early. So
I was up early.
Like that's 8:30 is actually kind of late to get the day started. So,
but Tim, explain the take that you alluded to earlier. What's your reasoning behind it?
Because I'm sick of his shit, bro.
Repeat what you said.
Like, so I will repeat. If today Aaron, so at the end of the game when he went to go throw that ball, right,
and it got tipped,
I thought in that play he actually got hurt because the way his arm was bent back when they hit that ball and the way he went down, it looked like he was hurt. I said immediately, you know what? I hate that it happened to him, but if Jordan Love had to take over for the rest of the season, it is what it is.
Okay.
So you just don't want to win nothing. You just ready to give up.
It is what it is because as of right now, bro, I'm so done with being drinking at 7 a.m. for that.
And you started drinking more after the game too.
I'm tired of the simple shit being more difficult than it has to be because one person won.
I don't know if it's fair to attribute all blame.
I'm not attributing all of it, but a lot of it. Okay. Early on, our early struggles, he's admitted that, oh yeah, I got to do better. I got to be better. I got to play better. I got to do this. Even in the game that we just had, the man, again, where was he throwing? There were hella throws where he overthrew cats. Lazard was trying to catch the ball behind somebody's back several times. Like, come on. Some of these games in these games, recently, this year for sure, Aaron has kind of looked like crap.
Okay.
At this point, I'm not saying that he's not looking like the former back-to-back MVP, but at the same time, he also had the number 1 receiver in the world.
That's who he threw to most of the time. And they had their timing together, and he has to learn the timing of
new cats. So you decided to throw it to Cobb 17 times.
And Cobb cooked.
Cobb was cooking, but there were
matter of fact, Cobb had another touchdown at the end of the half that he underthrew.
What I've seen is enough. I've seen enough.
Tim has had it up to here.
It's week 5 now. Okay, so in 5 games, I can understand the first one. But it is what it is. The last 4 years, we ain't really been shit first game. Cool, whatever.
I remember Colin Kaepernick running all over that team. That was like 10 years ago.
That was in the playoffs too. But
the regular season
week 1.
That was the rematch. But
that's how far back he goes.
I expect each game to get a little bit better. If we're truly progressing and truly trying to make the strides that we say we're doing, we should not have a game that the way it looked this past Sunday. If we're in week 5, now we're almost a quarter of the way through the season. We should not be still having the same. Well, we just still got to figure it out. But 5 games in, sure, but this should be some kind of progression on offense. I don't see it.
I feel like I have seen progression. It's just the fact that Packers only play one half. Like like every week when they have their good half. Like that's what it's like. And they said that like they don't play a full game of football. Like they play one half of football. It has been progression for sure. I've seen it. Like I've seen Dobbs catching more. They connecting a little bit more. Lazard was getting his touches. Randall Cobb was playing like it was 2018.
My man's fast too.
That's what I'm
saying.
like,
who the fuck running like that?
So like I see steps being taken, but it's like the play calling. Your 2 best offensive weapons are your running backs. So if You are facing a full box. Figure out a way to get the ball in their hands.
Averaging
Like, that's
5 to 6.
They was averaging 5 yards a carry combined.
2 plays, bro. Y'all can't give a 250-pound back.
Run the football, because they're gonna be people like, oh, look, and I get that. I truly do.
Give a shit.
I truly do. One-on-one matchup with a Hall of Famer quarterback, yes, you do typically want those matchups, but the timing is not right now. For whatever the reason might be, the timing is not right. The Packers are undisciplined, and what they do on Sunday will go like it's the Giants, it's the Jets.
I got them making the playoffs still.
Who?
The Jets. I told y'all that at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. You did.
But they need to show something. And again, it's a long season. We got a lot of time.
Yeah, it's only 5 games.
Exactly.
So you don't have confidence that it's still Aaron Rodgers.
Like that is
still
like
Aaron
he can
Rodgers.
literally turn everything around and be an MVP again.
Right.
Like this
He
year.
could or he could not.
Y'all can easily he can easily turn around and y'all go to the fucking Super Bowl this year.
He could or he could not.
It's like it could easily happen though.
It could or it could not.
And I mean, that's literally the option for every decision. Like,
Right. So it's like in this point in each year.
But you jumping out the window saying just get him out of here.
Right. Like that.
I said I'd be fine.
When you always had
I
that
said
what
I'd be
if
fine
though
with
with Aaron Rodgers.
I
Like,
said I would
way.
be fine with him being done for the year if it came to it. I would be cool with it.
I disagree
If that happened.
very much with that sentiment.
I would have been
That's
perfectly fine.
That's his opinion. So
it's funny. A week ago, I asked, "Is it time to have a conversation about Aaron Rodgers?" And here we are, a week later, having a conversation about Aaron Rodgers.
I still don't think it's time yet. I think
no. I like I said, like I wasn't even in that. Like I wasn't saying it was time to bench him, but like at least like
It must be nice.
adjust to the new reality. Like he seems off, and maybe it is just. I mean, with two receivers, like I feel like Devontae Adams the other night. What was that last night? Like they like them exes that like they whole lives just spiral when they break
when they broke
up.
It was a Packer fan in the audience for the Raiders game with a sign that said like Devontae, we miss you, and he had on the Packers Devontae jersey, and Devontae looked at him and gave him like the I see you.
I miss you too.
Grass ain't greener, bro.
My man.
Shells in the comments said if I see zone coverage again Sunday, I'm turning the game on.
Bro, they 3rd and 10, they in quarters.
They're a zone defense primarily,
wow.
and it's like I don't know if that's the best use of the personnel that you actually have. Like, let them press.
It's a lot of men. But then I was telling AJ, so me and my cousin AJ was talking earlier, and I was like, maybe it's something they see in practice that we don't. We all want them to press.
Against that offense.
We want them to press on defense.
That was a thought I had during the game. Like I was thinking back to y'all conversations over the summer. Like, yeah, defense is killing offense every day. I'm like, maybe I just meant the offense really bad.
True.
And that's what I thought. Like someone tweeted that too. Like maybe the defense just played the Packers offense all the time. So,
but a lot of us want our corners to press up against the man a little bit. We know that they got man coverage corners, so we want them. Hey, redirect them a little bit, bump them off the line a little bit, step a little closer. Don't give them 7 to 10 at the beginning of the play on 2nd and 3. We don't want that. But at the same time, like, what if the coaches see, okay, we've tried to press in practice and they can't.
But they can't. We've seen them.
Go ahead. I just got one thing. Must be nice to complain about MVP quarterback,
that's
a Hall of Fame quarterback, and say bench the motherfucker.
I wish I was
able to, or
I said I would be fine.
With it. Okay, I got
Hold on.
I wish I could.
That's semantics though. Like the
Right.
spirit of what you're saying is like
bench
I'm
him.
fine. Like get rid of him.
Like if he's done, okay, cool. I'm not saying take him out the game.
You're saying
that's
like
what you-
take it or leave it. Like that's not saying like I'm not saying that your words are literally put Jordan Love in, but like the fact that you're essentially saying like
At this
Jordan
point.
Love and Aaron Rodgers
Same.
As of right now,
weird.
you know what? I'll give you that. I feel like right now I'll get the same production today.
From the game.
Today,
And
I
this
feel like
is-
I'll get the same
I'm gonna
production.
look at the camera when I say this because this is what every other fan base talks about. This is what people talk about when they say Packer fans are spoiled. Like that.
Hey.
Exactly.
No, because
shit.
because here's what's gonna happen. I guarantee, and I shouldn't say I guarantee you, because the moment Aaron Rodgers is no longer playing football for the Green Bay Packers, if Jordan Love is not an excellent quarterback, and we drop back into the 70s, 80s Packers, and that's going to be the first time of our lifetime to experience a Packers team that is not always contending. Y'all gonna miss y'all.
I'm just gonna say welcome.
I hear
We've
you.
been doing this.
See, like comment.
Hey, I hear what y'all saying, but again, until we start producing a little bit better and this offense showing some shit, because again, last year we in the NFC in the playoffs, our offense didn't do shit either.
They didn't. And it was,
I mean, I'm sorry, the year before our offense didn't do shit either.
year before we lost to who?
Tampa Bay.
Was it TV? We didn't produce shit at the end of the game. We didn't produce shit in the second half of that game.
Oh, that's when they
whole
called
game.
that ticky tack.
The pass interference call and shit like that.
Man,
But
Tom Brady really do get.
he be getting all of them. But again, my point is,
Go.
if we have recently, in recent memory and in recent years, though we have been 13 and we've also had games where we kind of like, we won in spite of. We won in spite of because Aaron, the Joneses have saved. Oh, not Jones. Like running back.
That's a little revisionist history, but
one, I hate you for making me take this.
Thank you.
Perspective. Like I don't want to be on this side, but to talk you back from the ledge,
you want it.
Part of progression means like you have to actually go through and take the lumps. Like you have to work through the tough part. So like just because it's 5 weeks in and they aren't clicking on all cylinders, like
ain't matter.
That doesn't mean that by week 12, like they won't have come up with this kind of chemistry. Like think about Watson. Like he's been in and out of the lineup the entire season, all training camp. Like he hasn't had the rep. It's coming on. Like he's much better than he was week 1 and week 2. So like there is progression there. Like he is starting to trust him a little bit more. For whatever reason, his accuracy is off, and I don't know if that's him throwing to a spot, and it's like,
is he high?
I don't know if that's him throwing to a spot and him being like, this is where it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna throw it here. Like Aaron Rodgers is stubborn. Like Aaron Rodgers is stubborn. So I'm like, I don't know if it's necessarily he's missing or he's just like, this is where the shit is supposed to be. And just because like it's week
I'm gonna show you where it's supposed
to be.
Week
4, it's week 5. Like I can afford to like teach you a lesson as opposed to like grinding to win every single game, every single down. Like it's more like if you take the long view, like these reps can help them be better going forward.
Ooh, Shell's got a question.
It's been a minute, I think.
Question that he has. Question for y'all. When was the last time the Packers blew someone out?
1998.
That is not.
Bro, they just blew the Bears out like.
Hey man, nobody bring that up, bro. Nobody shut it
last year, probably.
I feel like there was a blowout last year, for sure.
It probably was. Oh, shit.
Let's see.
We lost by 30.
Why y'all looking at that?
Y'all, we did beat y'all by 15.
Dude.
And we beat the Vikings by 27 last year.
So
you hear that? You hear that, Dwayne?
Like if I gotta take this L, you take it too.
Exactly.
So the last blowout was the second to last regular season game of last season, which was against the Vikings. We won 37-10.
Yeah.
So like it's again, a lot of times when Packer fans are spoiled, and I say that because I'm trying to offer y'all perspective because y'all don't even I'm disconnecting myself because I understand y'all don't understand how good we have had it and have it, and it's frustrating for all Packer fans. I know because we feel as if we should be in the Super Bowl. Like we got too much talent to not make it. This and that. But it's like other teams would kill.
Now,
absolutely.
Give me a second to rebuttal all of that. I am no rookie to the game, and I understand the longevity comes into play when I address your chemistry woes about the bumps in the road and the spoil of how a lot of Packer fans may feel. I don't lump myself in with the rest of them because of the fact that I understand that things take time too. But I also see that over time, things happen to change and don't change sometimes. And I feel like in this instance, it won't change much.
So we'll see how we feel next week when we come in.
We got like 17 years of Aaron Rodgers versus the first 5.
Right. We got now we're at the tail end of that 17. Like it could change or it could not. That's all I'm saying.
Could.
Saying now. Yes. Yeah.
But I'm not saying I want it to be bad. I'm just stating at this point in the season, I feel like the same production that we could have, if this is a production we're getting out of Aaron right now, we can get the same shit out of Jordan Love. And if he went down, I would be all right.
And I vehemently disagree. In part because defenses will play Jordan Love far differently than they play Aaron Rodgers. Because even though the Giants were daring them, like, let's see if you can do it. That's because they were getting slashed with the run game the whole first half.
The Giants had 7 corners on the field at one point.
But look, to the point about like I made about the Bears, like why would you throw Jordan Love out there in that disadvantageous situation? Like why would you want that to be his first introduction to like starting quarterback? Like you want to have like the whole infrastructure around him set up to make him succeed. Like I don't think you want to throw him out there when even Aaron fucking Rodgers can't get the team to play well. Like
I hear you. Like if Aaron can't,
I mean, it could be a different vibe with him. This is a weird year after another weird year, and it could be a completely different vibe with Jordan.
Why do you say this is a weird year?
Because again, you have the uncertain. So recent comments from Aaron Rodgers. They said talking to him about his retirement, and he's like, one of the things that's going to play a factor in me retiring or not is the development of these young receivers, because I would like to reap the benefits of their development. So now it's no longer when they talking about him retiring. So now it's like, okay, he has
That
the
should
option.
sound the same to me because he ain't been as bad as far when he was like, I'm done. No, I'm back.
So what if it takes him 2 years?
Gonna take him under contract for 3. And if we do get rid of him before that, the Packers are gonna be on the books with a lot of dead money. So
No, if he retires before that, we'll
it's
have
still
a lot of free money.
no, the money is still on the books. They have because they've been pushing this money off. You have to pay it. At
But I
some
thought you
point.
can void. Like
Not
with him,
not with his contract situation. They gonna have to. It's gonna be on the books for them.
I thought we was past that guaranteed money point. That's
Not
why
with
they have
Aaron.
the voided
Didn't they
joints.
just re-up him?
They did.
Over the,
Yeah, like,
Like,
it's money's on the books with him.
Because
they
remember,
keep
that's what he was
pushing it
upset
off.
about, is that like they had an out and he wanted to get extended because he felt like, oh, they gonna move on me.
Mhm.
Which is why they
Move on
gave
from
them the
me.
mutual joint for both of them after the end of the last 2 years. They said that if either one of them, I thought it was either one of them, or one of them has the ability to leave after the 2 and void the last year or 2 of the contract if they want.
No, it's Ken Ingalls on Twitter.
Mhm.
He is the Packers cap expert.
Mhm.
Follow him. He was recently talking about Aaron Rodgers' cap situation. You can't see the comment. What's the last comment that Dwayne had? 12 games left, brother. Y'all gonna be fine and still contending. Once the new wide receiver get up to speed, it's gonna be fine. Dobbs is gonna be. Thank you.
Dobbs is definitely
Thank
gonna be a
you.
problem.
It's week 5. I understand. At this moment, the Packers are a very unserious football team, but they have a lot of time to turn it around. Like, you can be disappointed, but also keep in mind the perspective of like there's a lot of season left. And if this trend continues in a few more weeks,
Yeah.
like it's a problem now.
My man's jumped out the window like, I'm out of here.
Go ahead and be hurt.
I'm out of here.
Years ago was I'll give you my fibula.
One of them motherfucking this here, not
shit.
nobody.
Regardless of such stuff, is everybody going Packers for this particular game?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, if they lose,
Pack up back.
Aaron don't want to hear that speak. Jair already said that. Hey, it's possible. Hey, Aaron don't want to hear that.
and I respect that because like they on the team to get like for sure. Go ahead. I don't play for them niggas, and I'm just saying if they do lose, and Jair was right. The conversation is different. So we'll see. Jaguars and Colts. Who y'all got?
Well, Jack.
Jacksonville.
They win last week.
No.
They played like the Texans, didn't they?
No, Jacksonville played someone more competitive than that. I can't remember who it was.
Let me see. I got you. I got Travis Etienne on my team. I think they might have.
Did they play
I
that?
feel like
How did they play the
play.
Texans? Because I picked their defense and FanDuel, and they didn't do me nothing.
They didn't do me nothing.
Jacksonville.
I knew Pierce was gonna have a.
But generally, defenses that play against Houston,
That's
that's
their
the rookie running back. Generally, defenses that play against Houston tend to do pretty well. Same thing with playing against Washington. So, like, I wish I could pick the Bears. I was streaming the Bears defense this week.
I would play whoever's playing the Rams and Washington. As far as their defenses go, because I hate the Cowboys, but I picked the Cowboys defense last week because I knew they
And
would
you
get like
cashed.
8 million sacks. Like, the Washington defense is absolutely
I played New
god
England defense
awful.
in one of my fantasies.
They
I was
did
like,
well.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
you getting like 30, almost 30 points.
yeah they had
Because they smacked the
I was
Lions
like,
up.
Jesus Christ.
I guess I don't really want to pick either one of these teams to win. I guess I'm going to go with Jacksonville.
The Jags.
I don't really like that too.
Oh, it's in Indy. I was gonna say doesn't the Colts like against Jacksonville?
In Jacksonville, yeah.
and they already got that out the way.
So it's like,
I feel like they're the better team. Matt Ryan sucks.
I mean, when you lose, it's Texans 13-6. I don't know if you.
Matt Ryan's terrible, bro.
Didn't they tie with the Texans too? The Colts.
Yeah, that's their tie.
That's what I thought.
I mean, shit, at least like
Matt Ryan's
just
awful.
lost.
Matt Ryan's awful.
Vikings and Dolphins. I need the Dolphins to win.
Two is still out, right?
And so is
You better be.
Probably.
Teddy too. Teddy got hurt on Sunday too.
First
Oh, for real?
play concussion protocol. He was out.
Jesus.
So they ain't got no quarterback.
I'm
You
definitely
know, they stay a little. They're a lot more
Quiet.
No.
No.
I'm saying like they're a lot more
Proactive.
like, hey, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Because they changed the
yeah.
and
But if you even look like you got your head hit, like,
I picked Teddy to be
Blue
my
team.
quarterback.
Oh,
And
for real?
that's why I lost.
Oh,
Because
damn.
the very first play he got hurt, and I was just like,
Damn. It's a wrap.
a week over.
I just
Unless you had Travis Kelce.
didn't look back at. I was like,
That's how I felt about Harris.
I lost.
I had Harris, and I was like, well, I gotta have 1 point.
You had
I'm
everyone
going
else though. Like,
Minnesota.
Vikings, Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm going Minnesota.
Who's going to?
Jefferson to get 150 and no touchdowns.
Oh, Mike Thompson. Yeah, so man.
I'm going Miami.
Y'all play Miami.
When do we play?
Oh, when?
12 o'clock.
Bengals and Saints.
The Bengals.
I'm going with the Saints.
No,
Taysom
I'm going
Hill.
Saints.
Taysom Hill out here
Hell no.
putting on the show.
I'm going Bengals.
He had what, 3 rushing
Hey, man,
touchdowns?
y'all- I
I
fucks with Jameis, man. I don't fucks with him.
But if he win, James win.
Yeah, Jameis.
I don't know. After that last week, they're probably like, hey, chill. You relax, sir. We'll throw you in for like a pass or two, but
His back still off.
yeah, he needs to sit. And I thought they was gonna bring Taysom Hill. When they've had Dalton, I was like, that's interesting. But
Mhm.
then Taysom Hill has this type of game. They'll probably throw him back. This is the type of situation he excels in. You don't need to have him the entirety of the time, just long enough for him to give him spot checks and then put him back at H-back, put him back at fullback, put him back at tight end.
They had him everywhere in that game.
That's what he was paid to do until they had a dispute. He was like, no, bro, I'm not a tight end. I do all kind of shit. They was like, you know what? You're a tight end. You gonna stay there. I'm a quarterback. No, okay.
He wanted quarterback money.
He want a quarterback money. No, you're a tight end. You go keep your ass on the line.
So y'all both went Bengals. Did you go Bengals?
Yeah, I'm with Bengals.
I didn't know about Jameis. I was like quarterback.
I don't think he played.
No.
So who were you? New Orleans and Cincy?
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
Short Bengals. So did y'all see that like ESPN clip where they were talking about like why the Bengals offense is struggling? It was like a 9-minute
I
clip.
did not.
Mhm.
Oh,
That one that everybody's like, oh my god, this is great, and this is great. Like
NFL
sports.
Live be getting into it.
Yeah,
That's a
and-
good show.
But like they also taught me, I'm like, I just watched a 9-minute clip on football. Like that's how good it was. But like they were explaining like why if you go shotgun heavy with Packers, if you go shotgun heavy, like it makes things much easier on the defense. Like they can basically sell out for the pass, and if it's a run, like they have more of a head start. So it's like, oh, I can recover. Like I don't have to like fire off the ball to stop the run because like he's getting the ball like before I even get out of my
That's
stance.
so
Like I have enough time to recognize this run and then react to that as opposed to that indecision essentially. And like the Bengals have been trending more like under
Shotgun
center.
heavy?
No,
Oh.
more under center like
Okay.
throughout the season because like they're seeing
How people are reacting.
like
to
the
their
defense basically figured out their offense.
Go pistol a little bit. Give him a little pistol formation. It's kind of
I mean,
halfway.
You're still starting to run it back like 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So, but anyways,
At this point, it's unclear if Andy Dalton will be starting or not. That's what the last thing I saw. Says.
It all needs
sure, I'll go for it.
They're doubtful. He's doubtful, but Ravens and Giants.
Like quarterback.
Ravens.
I don't know about that defense. They stepped
That
up this
Ravens-
week.
That defense is kind of questionable.
Bro, they so sketchy. They stepped up this week, but that's barely because if that kick didn't miss, bro, they got
Well, here we go. Okay, so their defense is questionable. Giants defense. It's all right. It's not great.
it's not great, but it's
It's
not
not
it's not a
terrible.
pushover.
Yeah, it's all right.
Shout out Danny Dimes. That man was
He's actually not having a bad year.
footballing.
That man was finding all
He
the
be
open-
running like a motherfucker, bro. That's his greatest asset. Danny Dimes, even though they call him Danny Dimes, his greatest asset was his feet. He even
But
had
like-
the 76-yard touchdown.
On top of that, like when he chooses his spots well, of when he's going to run it. Like yeah.
Shout out to the new coach over there.
I'm going Ravens.
I'll take Lamar.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens.
They got a more
I don't
complete
feel great
team
Lamar.
because their offense is better on paper. The
Mhm.
defense is better on paper. They have a
Mhm.
better quarterback. Like they have.
I was gonna back you if you said
No, they have a better quarterback. Like it should be the Ravens.
All right. Buccaneers and Steelers. Steelers are just
Tampa Bay.
yeah. The Steelers are
Buccaneers.
just slapping off.
Steelers offense is. Oh, that's another team that you can play a defense against.
Yeah, Steelers. for
And
sure.
if you got a wide receiver playing against the Steelers defense, play him too.
It's gonna be a good Tom Brady week at FanDuel.
Ooh, I was about to trade Mike Evans for. I'm trying to trade him for Taylor.
Way your strategy.
Right.
Who was that Debo'd Minka Fitzpatrick? For me, is that his name?
It is his name.
Somebody like they caught a
Last
touchdown
week?
and then just,
They just
like
played the
yanked it
Bills.
from him. Gabe
Gabe
Davis.
Davis. They were, yeah. They both were kind of holding on
Yeah,
to it, and at
and
the
he just
end,
like-
Gabe was like, "No, give me that." And I almost picked him.
He had like
He had
On two
He
receptions.
had 2 touchdowns in the first
shit.
half.
Devontae had 158 on 3. With
I
two
mean,
touchdowns.
Davis had like a 98-yard touchdown and then like a
76-yard.
Debo one was like super long too. So
That man really did have 3 receptions last night.
Yeah. 158.
120.
120. Okay.
He averaged 41 yards.
And 2 touchdowns, bro.
That's wild. Okay,
Madness.
let's get out of football. I'm tired of talking about football. Buccaneers, Steelers, we all going Buccaneers, Panthers, Rams.
Rams. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't got Baker Mayfield. They fired their coach.
I mean, I have Baker Mayfield.
Boom.
They got a black quarterback this week.
They just fired their coach. Like I'm not. Well, I don't know. Dead cat.
Honestly,
Honestly,
the
I was saying
Rams
PJ not terrible.
the Rams ain't been great.
you know what?
That's why I was like,
Black quarterback.
Christian McCaffrey might get his shit off too.
Well, I mean, like, there's also it's more so in basketball, but there's a trend like when the head coach gets fired, like the team kind of rallies behind that. So
Underdog.
Wisconsin this week.
Hell yeah.
So dead cat bounce. So black quarterback.
I feel that. I'm gonna go Panthers too, actually. Cardinals and Seahawks.
I think it's gonna be a shootout. I'm gonna take Seattle.
Cardinals.
Arizona is my Bengals for you. Like I just can't quit them.
I'm gonna go Seattle.
Oh, they lost stupid this week.
They
didn't they?
did. I picked them to win this past.
Tyler slid right before the first down line. Then the kicker turned around and shanked the fuck out the field goal.
You want to talk about us in the football team? I still go Arizona.
Hey, well, you should have read that in the play. You should have been seeing that in the film, Kyler.
The key game of the afternoon slot on Sunday: Bills and Chiefs.
Ooh,
This will be a good game.
Heavyweight.
Bills.
That's gonna be a Bills.
In Kansas City.
Black quarterback.
Josh Allen Cole.
Oh, that's your new one?
Yes.
Yeah, jump ship. Damn, he done jumped off A-Rod. You done jumped off.
No, I'm not jumping off Russ, man. It's just goddamn. Taking the hop.
We gonna talk about that, brother.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, we are. I'm gonna go Buffalo.
No.
I got Buffalo.
And you said Buffalo as well.
Yes, ma'am.
Sunday night football. Shaping up to be a good one, y'all.
Philly.
The 4-1 Dallas Cowboys against the only undefeated team in the NFL, the 5-0 Philadelphia Eagles.
Black quarterback.
I'm going Cowboys.
I am too.
What's that defense?
I trust them. Hey,
I trusted the Cowboys defense more than their
Sunday night
offense,
football.
but the Eagles defense
it's very good.
is
it is. The Eagles are a very good
outweighs
team
that
all
offense.
around.
I kind of want the Cowboys to win so they fans can go. I just want to.
You want to bring them up so they can.
I just want to see it because if they beat the Eagles, oh my
And
god!
Sunday in prime time.
In prime time,
They
in
gonna go.
Philly.
They gonna go crazy.
It's gonna be
bro.
the worst week of Tim's life.
Exactly.
Boy, they ain't shut the fuck
We
up.
gonna hop on next week talking big.
And each
Cowboys
Packer
shit.
L, they getting louder and louder.
I turned on first take just to hear Michael Irvin. That man was.
He
I
be
couldn't
so
understand him.
amped, bro.
He was hollering.
He
I
be
couldn't
so-
understand.
He
what
just be
said.
talking to talk.
No,
Sometimes.
like literally, like
He be so amped. dude.
No. Michael Irvin to be sitting there, but I'm like, bro, you just saying something just to say. I don't fucking do that shit. And don't you look at me like that, because I don't sit there and stutter for 5 fucking minutes trying to find a
That's the
word to
time.
say.
It's
Last
happened
time,
before.
find a clip.
I
Find a
don't-
clip.
I
No,
don't-
I don't believe shit y'all say till y'all find a clip. Find a clip, and then we'll talk about it. Till then, y'all lying.
All I'm gonna say is when I hear Michael Irvin, he's not just constantly stuttering. He just be talking.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm
Irvin
saying.
be up the finest stuff. Shouts. That's what he said.
Oh, he lost his ear. Broncos and Chargers.
Broncos, let's go.
Last week. I know they were down when I checked the score.
What Russell say?
they beat the Broncos.
Ride Bronco or some shit. What do you say?
Bronco.
Bronco Nation, let's
Let's
ride.
ride.
Yeah. Let's ride.
He
Get
ain't have
that
no
dub.
conviction in that this week.
And he just walked on clean too. Let's ride. Oh shit.
Like
Y'all say
he,
something.
He said it
he-
quiet.
right, he said Broncos Nation, then he started walking off. He's like, let's ride. Like it
So
was
in the
so
mic, it was
understated.
like Broncos name.
Right.
He just walked off. No. Let's ride. No, the Chargers gonna win this week. Russ out here apparently playing with a tear in his right shoulder,
Mhm.
partially torn tear in his shoulder.
That's good.
Hate to see it.
When he got a little injection to kind of help that out.
He should be slinging that thing.
Room temperature Russ.
Yeah, he's gonna have a big week.
Slanging it to another L.
God damn. He's gonna have a big week.
Austin Eckler done picked it up and found life. So I'll go with the Chargers.
I don't trust. I mean, again, the Broncos could also be a situation where it's like they're getting used to the new system. They're figuring stuff out. The defense is there. The offense.
That coach has his game management gotten any better?
I haven't seen Hackett do anything else, but I haven't
He
also
seems
been
lost
watching.
at points. Like he just kind of just like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing out here.
Which I
Help
feel like
me.
that seeps into the team. Like if you can't trust that your leader knows what they're doing, like can you effectively follow?
Yeah, that's
Question.
right.
Yeah, I put my time, I put my in, and I click save, bro.
Man, listen, all I know is Russ. People was photoshopping
The
Westbrook
other Russ.
and the other Russ on Russell Wilson's body, and I was like, well,
That's funny.
I get it. It's been tough for him.
Both of the Russes for the turning around.
Shannon Crowder, of course, came back out and reiterated how he feel about Russ being lame.
He love being on his wood. He really do.
He do, though.
love having that man name in his mouth, bro.
That's some little shit.
That's nuts, bro.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see what you did
that-
there. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
So I thought the conversation that Camilla is actually a part of on Facebook, where Chowdhury, she asked like, why does he keep that man's name in his mouth? And somebody named Kerry Jr. I'm trying to pull you out, but
Fits.
he's like, I don't know if y'all know, but most people in the NFL don't like him, and these stories circulate all the time. So like for me, it's a very interesting conversation because it seems like people fall into different camps, and depending on what camp you fall into, like it colors how. I mean, it's anything, but it colors how you look at the situation because it's like I understand where people are coming from when they say like, let that man be lame. Like if he's lame, he's lame. Like you ain't gotta worry about it. Which true. And also I understand why some people are like, I just don't like his energy. Like I don't like him. I don't like the way he moves. Like that can also be a reason. And like Shannon Crowder doesn't seem to have a reason necessarily behind why he don't like him. He's just like, I don't like him. He's lame. Like, which may just be like his catch-all phrase. But I guess it's like, I just wanted to have a conversation about that because it's like sometimes you can understand like as a man like why
Dudes say some shit.
Like why you don't necessarily like the way another guy moves. Like, and like it may come out. You know what I mean? Like,
No, I get that.
so I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting conversation to have because it seems like I can understand like from a woman's perspective, like not knowing like the inner politics of like how guys relate to each other. Like it may come off as just hating, which you might be.
Two things can be true at the same
Yeah.
time.
Exactly. But at the same time, it's like there may be some validity to what
Oh,
Terry
Sal
Jr.
was texting about something. Oh shoot! I don't know what we. Mother, check my phone. Got my phone in my hand, bro.
It's just always weird that it just comes out of nowhere. Bro. Like, I can see if they was like beefing or something. I can see if
It definitely
you
seems
know,
one-sided.
right. Like it was like it's just one of those. That's what makes it lame.
But then what do we expect?
I mean, you don't
Russ to
expect
say,
shit.
though, too?
That's the thing. That's the probably part of the shit that he hate too. He not gonna say shit back about it.
But yeah, that's what
Like,
you want me to say. Nigga.
It's
You think I'm lame, nigga? Look at my bank account, goddamn it.
it's too much.
Look who my wife is, nigga.
That's probably part of it too.
Yeah, apparently the two of them be functions.
So that nigga eat a dick. Keep it moving. Keep your name up my mouth, nigga. Keep your name. What's wrong with this? Like, it's just so random, bro. Like, this nigga just out of nowhere. Yeah, he probably be in the shower like, oh, fuck Russell Wilson. Like, nigga, relax, bro.
It's all I've always thought it was wild and random. Like Eric said, there are certain times when dudes move like I was at McDonald's and some dudes at the counter, but the way that he was moving, like he walked like he ain't giving shit about nobody who's being there. He just moved like I'm the only one in here. I move where I want to go. I talk how I want to talk, shit like that. And the whole time I'm just like,
Well, that's safety. That was your like.
You know, you being
But
aware of your
still,
surroundings.
right, but he wouldn't hurt nobody, he wouldn't bother
But
nobody.
you were feeling like
I just didn't like the way that he was moving.
that's more safety. I was like Russell Wilson don't pose no threat. No,
He's not even a threat to
It's just certain
himself or no one. Bro.
some people don't like some people off top. Just,
I get it.
There's
You-
something about this.
It's just not
motherfucker
your
I
cup of tea,
don't
but you don't
care
got to keep
about.
talking about him, bro. Like,
that's
come
the
on.
point I always.
That's the
That's
shit
becoming
that I don't
ridiculous.
like.
Yeah, it's like, come on now. Like
you can,
just don't like him.
yeah,
bro.
that's the point I always come back to.
And I can see if he's on the field, like fuck shit and Cronin. I'm like, yeah, okay, I hear you.
Like to me, it's like a lot of interactions online, especially like I feel like are rooted in like what people were in high school or what they weren't in high school. So it's like they go back to like those things. So it's like Shannon Crowder was like, oh yeah, I'm super jock, like I'm cool, I'm this, I'm that, whatever. Like Russell Wilson, he lame, he a nerd, he blah blah blah. Like why he get the fine chick? Like why he get the Sierra? Why he get, you know what I mean? Like
He pull her.
Right, and it's not even necessary that he's
How he pull her.
The white boy was saying that takes you the video. Look at him, text me. Hold on. He texts me a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I just feel like it comes back to that, and it's like, well, Future, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Like Future, like he should have a chick like that. But then Russell Wilson, he lame, so he shouldn't have.
That makes no sense. Like,
And that tells me everything I
why
need
are
to
you
know.
worried about who cares? Who literally?
That's literally hate.
What
Just
does
hate.
what does this man?
Like, that's the energy that I get off of that interaction. Is what.
Bro, y'all not even in the same circles like that. So what do whatever he got going on matter to you? Like, y'all my brothers. But if y'all do some shit in your personal lives, I'm like, y'all do that shit. Y'all got nothing to do with me. I don't know, bro. Niggas hating, bro.
What did J. Cole say? Who you fuck don't make me nut?
Hey. True.
Maybe he wishes that wasn't the case.
He might.
Probably.
I don't know.
I think that's probably part of it. Shit.
Maybe he's infatuated with Russ. Maybe he thinks he's a handsome guy or
That
something.
high school
Maybe
thing
he's
that you said is
wishing.
really interesting to think about. I think a lot of guys. I want to say this.
God, do
Yes,
you?
please say it. Speak your. This is a safe space.
Is it?
A lot of guys who peaked in high school.
Mhm.
And I'll say it that way because there were some guys who were cool in high school and they ended up being just cool the rest of their lives. They did not peak in high school, but the guys who peaked in high school have a very
Hard time.
not even like the way they look at life is just kind of
Mm-hmm. They still.
They
live
don't progress
back then.
past that point.
yeah.
They
Like it's
still
like,
think back then.
they
yeah.
still think that you the dude, the person that you were in when you was 14. It's like,
I'm grown as hell.
I'm not that person. Hey, stop saying we went to high school together. He want me to come out here and be
Teachers.
They gonna start putting names in there. You talking about?
No.
Putting flame emojis. We need the fire behind the background and shit.
That's good.
But I will say that it does go the other way too. It's like people that were bullied in high school,
Oh,
or
yeah.
people that like didn't
Oh, yeah.
enjoy high school, that
Mhm.
then like they hold on to that stuff for forever.
For a long time.
This was great.
Yeah.
Hey, high school will change your life. Like it will really help. I shouldn't say help. It shapes.
It shapes you a little
It
bit,
shapes you
yeah.
because that's a very.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed high school
Mhm.
too. I was also friends with everybody. Like I was.
That's
Just,
all. I was just a cool, goofy nigga. I was always laughing or doing something stupid.
I was just there. I was just there. I was more popular than I thought I was.
It was a
But I
macaroni.
didn't really say shit. Like I played sports. And
Did you get any?
You was a macaroni.
I had a lot of female friends at Madison.
What's it called at the end of the year when like in the yearbook all the seniors get?
Superlative.
Did y'all get any in y'all high schools?
Best smile.
I don't know why.
Hey,
Hey, you don't have to know
Hey,
why.
I'm Crowder, motherfucker.
You don't know. You don't have to know why.
I'm like, you're Crowder. Hey, for no reason.
Hey,
I'm like,
that one for you.
That nigga Tim think his smile cute. Shit.
No, but a lot of at Madison. I'm sorry, Madison. I had a lot of female friends, but at
You went to
Dominican.
Dominican too, right? Yeah.
My freshman year Dominican, I'm still cool with everybody. I only went there 1 year, and I was actually talking to my friend about that. I went there my freshman year, and all you motherfuckers still remember.
Damn.
But I was quiet. I was cool. I was just cool. I was just there.
did you win it? Did
Macaroni.
You, have any? You just got, and you didn't have none.
I
I
don't
kind
think
of
so.
floated like much like life. I just kind of float like slightly below radar. It's the sweet
Barely
spot.
noticeable.
It's the sweet spot. That's what I got. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Most likely to be a pastor.
Oh, for real?
Oh, really?
Oh, shit. Reverend.
Okay, you went to
Reverend
religion.
I went to Milwaukee Lucas. That was one of the ones. Me and Derek. Shout out to Derek. We were most likely to be pastors.
Oh,
Was that during your
Where y'all
Lecrae
at
phase too?
Look at life.
Yes. I went a whole year without secular music.
Was that during that time frame?
You was listening to like
It was
Lecrae.
I was back. Oh, 116 Click was mine. Lecrae, Tadashi, JR, Trip Lee.
Triple E.
Hey, these-
Adam. Oh,
They really
nah,
be
Andy. Andy.
oh, yeah. But yeah. Long
Like, I
time
placed
ago.
like top 3 in a couple different categories.
I'm surprised you get like someone with like shoe. We had like a shoe category and stuff like that.
Most
Like,
likely be a pastor. That's funny.
I'm gonna take a picture of I got my yearbooks at home. My
Mhm.
mom dropped them off.
That's
I'm gonna take
funny.
a picture of them. Shut up, Sly. Anyway, let's talk about. That's the only thing when you know somebody for a long.
Hey, 116 was that? Was that click?
Hey, I
though.
had the hat, the shirt.
That was that click.
Man, listen,
Unashamed.
Did they have
Kango?
Kangol?
no, they didn't have no
Kangol.
doggone Kangos. It was fitteds.
Oh, the bust the Kango, bro, back in
I
the
don't know
day.
what you talked this.
Macaroni, bro, busting the Kango.
Let's talk baseball. I mean, y'all talk baseball. So
Oh,
the
Lord.
MLB playoffs are here.
Playoffs.
The new best of 3 wild card round is complete. Only one of those series won 3 games. Seattle defeated Toronto. Cleveland defeated Tampa Bay. Philly defeated St. Louis. And San Diego defeated New York Mets. My God, the Mets had a fall from grace.
Boy,
Yeah, they was talking about World Series.
coworker came in the next day. He was like, "Hey, congrats on the Packer game." I was like, "Hey, congrats on the Mets game, fucker."
Go take that back.
Text me the picture slide. Since you got your yearbook in hand, fam. Text me the picture. Text me the picture.
Can we send the link and post it up here?
Hey, all right.
Slide so we can put that on the damn screen.
Put it in there, B. Jumping in the comments.
Send it to the group.
Nah, bro, don't do all that.
You gonna have a collar on with a Bible list.
I know it's a kangaroo in that motherfucker somewhere, dog.
Mother Camille out here.
Hey, man, just treat people right. That's all I'm saying. But anyway.
Mother Davis.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, that was the wild card round, and now the LDS is set with Cleveland and the New York Yankees, Seattle and Houston, Philly and Atlanta, San Diego, and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, y'all, see, now even Michelle's in here laughing. No, man, y'all doing too much. He met me after all that. You don't even know about all that. Do y'all think the Braves can repeat? I saw that no team has repeated since the Yankees did so back in that 3-peat run they had back in '98.
I don't know. It's so hard to do in baseball.
I feel like,
Honestly, I forgot that the Braves are even champions.
I feel like it's Houston again. You motherfuckers.
Houston was looking
They
good,
just.
yeah. Houston
So
was
they
looking
won
good.
today in game 1 on a walk-off. Like, walk-off home runs are like
The best.
Yeah,
Dude.
amazing.
and now I'm trying to like compare like walk-off home run, buzzer beater versus like a touchdown at the end of the game.
Game
I'm
with a
like,
touchdown.
That walk off.
just scoring at the end of the buzzer. You know, like that's just.
You know, ain't no time left, and you just know it.
But I can't. I don't know where to rank them. Like it's.
It's damn near neck and
Walk
neck.
I've done all three.
Wait, walk-off home run, game-winning shot, game-winning touchdown.
I think I'm gonna walk off. I want to
Is it
flip
because
the bat.
it's just you and you?
Hell
like,
yeah, flip the bat like I'm him, nigga. I'm
you
that
got that
nigga.
long ass trot like,
Try-
around
And
the
then your
thing, like,
teammates
you
at the
just-
end waiting for
Exactly.
you.
I'm talking mad shit, bro. Bring me a mic immediately as soon as I get
but
done.
still running and knowing that
Interview
you got
me
the
right
end
now.
zone in front of you when you see triple zeros in that motherfucker, you about to win is
I give you
different.
that.
Well, wait, like I'm give you an example. So like today, like wasn't it Jordan, whatever his
Yes.
last name is from Houston? Like
Mhm.
that crowd was going nuts. That's a playoff walk-off home run. Peak. Like I
Easy
mean,
money.
obviously World Series will be peak, but
Mhm.
peak.
Yeah.
Or you have Dame Lillard, bye-bye,
Woo, that was
at
cold.
home.
Yeah,
Sending
that
the team
That
home.
was filthy too.
That's up there. And then football, like I can't think if Aaron Rodgers' Hail Mary was in the playoffs.
I mean, we've had. I mean,
Or Santonio Holmes catch at the back of the end zone against.
But
the
that one
Cardinals.
with all zeros. I'm thinking about like
it was like it was two.
when we beat the Bears, which year? What was that Randall? It was like a walk-off touchdown.
yeah, to get into the playoffs. That was still regular season. But I'm just saying, like, if that happened in the playoffs, like
Mhm.
that level of pandemonium. You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
still
it's
gonna
all
walk
I'll
off.
probably
like,
say a
damn.
walk off.
Yeah, I'm still
I'll
going
probably
to
say the
walk off.
walk.
Everybody in the comments, let us know which one you would rather have. Which
Shell
one?
said
Shell
walk-off.
said walk-off. I feel the energy around that walk-off.
That walk off.
Because it's so much. It's so tense.
And it's-
Oh my
And
god,
the thing
the
with
pressure.
baseball too is like it's you at the
It's
plate.
just
Yeah.
you. It's you and them, bro. All the pressure,
He's
dog.
waiting for that pitch. Like, yo, here it go.
And you know they up there. They wait. I can't let this go. No.
Yeah, especially if it's your team playoff, like that playoff tension in baseball. Like
It's
I remember
different.
when we went to Game 7 of the NLDS when the Brewers lost to the
Dodgers.
Dodgers. Like if they had won on a walk off, like after the amount of anxiety that I wasn't even that invested, and I had like anxiety on
That's
every
why.
pitch.
That's why
Like,
I pick it.
If they would have won on a walk off to go to the World Series, like I would have been going nuts.
Bro, just
Oh shit.
we sharing this. It's a story time. Sharing is caring.
Dog.
No, but we just had our playoff recently with softball.
Mhm.
It wasn't even just the last at bat. I was one of the last at bats, but it wasn't even just the last.
Why your hair look Photoshop?
I ain't like someone just put her face on somebody else and shit.
somebody put all the Vaseline on Derek's face, bro. Like, man, cheeks is shining.
Hey, before she left, our mama just, your mama just put the grease all on it.
Backstage WWE, just pour all the grease on their ass, bro.
Hey, if y'all keep ripping me, I'm gonna call Derek to
He's
rip y'all
like,
niggas.
turn these lights on.
Hey, I'm gonna say it. If y'all keep ripping me, I'm calling the homie to rib y'all niggas. So keep it up.
Oh, shit.
Hey, tell his ass.
Hey, we got Ken on our
I'm about to
side.
tell his ass.
Oh, shit.
I like our chance.
Mother Davis, boy.
I might need to call you to rib
Oh, shit.
these niggas.
Send him an invite. Put him on the screen.
Hey, we running up chimneys.
Oh.
Hiding in bushes.
That's you, creep ass.
Hey, oh, wait. You in there by yourself, nigga. Goddamn. he turned on you ASAP.
Robin said her little finger turn fast tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Hey, we about to go ahead and get this shit poppin'.
We got the joke.
We
have the joke off.
We got some more drinks.
Oh, shit. Hell no.
I need a drink or
We
two.
need to get them ass in here. Loose as a goose. We'll be here all night.
Matter of fact, I don't think Derek's seen that picture since we took it.
Oh, that's
He
might
hop on his own ass.
I was like, he might rib us too.
exactly.
He might rib us too.
Oh, that's
All right. Anywho, we still talking about baseball. Who y'all think gonna win it all?
Shit, my team is out. I had St. Louis winning it. But that was only because of money. That was just money.
yeah, Philly bust their ass.
Yeah, man, bro. They smoking.
You said what you just say?
I said, yeah, bro. They got smoked.
So like one of my old niggas with cigarettes.
Right. Like, talking about the Terminator or something.
I got Houston.
Yeah, I think I'm going Houston too. They're looking good.
I don't trust the Yankees.
I'm rooting for Seattle.
I would love for Seattle.
That'd be dope. That'd be a
20
good
years.
story. That'd be a good story.
Nah,
I can't name a single player on their team. I just like the story. Give me Draymond.
I got thrown off.
All good.
Right before it. Draymond Green punching teammates. He offered a public apology about it after he punched Jordan Poole.
Just made a whole enemy of the whole Milwaukee.
I saw a status, a Facebook status that said, next time the Warriors come to town, we jump in Draymond, and them's the rule. So I wouldn't put it past some of these people here.
do we know what he said?
Good matter.
I'm curious.
I want to know.
Just one of those curiosity kills. What did you say to this man that he wanted to swing on you like that?
They said they get into it all the time.
I want from a broke ass. I can see somebody fighting about that. That's weird. That's weird. It was wrong. It was weird.
Let me ask y'all this, because everybody's seen the video at this point. We heard before the video dropped that there was an altercation at practice. We all figured you must have punched because altercation.
Unfortunately, is how I think they break.
Did your opinion of the whole thing change once you saw the video, or did you feel similarly about it?
I think I'm fucking
My initial reaction is that he snuck. My initial reaction.
Before you saw the video,
Before I, no. When I
when
saw
you
the video. My initial reaction, I watched it, I was like, damn, it looked like he kind of snuck. No. Only reason why I say that. You're not expecting that to happen at work. So if I'm pushing you, or mind you, the way he pushed him, cool, but he walked up on him. Everybody know that shove. Fuck off me. What the fuck you talking about?
and
You
Yes, you should be ready to square up. You should, but
you gotta be ready.
at work, if somebody just randomly walks up on me and I push him back, I'm not expecting for you to go full blow Superman like that, but you should be prepared for it.
So I'm actually in your camp with that, because I feel like, especially with teammates, like I feel like at work is a little bit different. You might not. I feel like the dynamics a little different.
Yeah, like
Then
I'm not
then
trying
it
to
is
lose
in
no
sports.
money, bro.
And then in sports too, like the chemistry is such an important part of it. And you saw it in the video. Like Jordan clearly didn't think he about to swing.
No, he was standing there. As soon as he got close to him,
He pushed him off, and you saw him relax after he pushed him. Which, as you just said, like fuck off, nigga. And maybe innately you should know, like if you push somebody and someone walked up on you, you should.
But then he got caught with the yeet.
I feel like proper protocol is like in those types of interactions, like that's probably happened hundreds of times where you talking
Push
shit.
him off.
I mean, it's a competitive environment. You
Motherfucker,
talking shit, y'all get in each other's faces. One person pushes, the other person pushes back, and then they get
And that's it.
separated. Like that's what happens. So like to escalate from pushed to a punch.
And he called him clean.
He went to sleep.
Yeah, I feel you. But
My man's
still,
asleep on the way down the wall.
I feel like your immediate reaction, no matter what situation it is to be on guard. Because I know what my action is going to have a reaction. If I push you, I know you either go push me back or you go hit me.
You bump into somebody at work, you expect them to fire you in your shit?
I expect them to do. We either go.
I just feel like comparing.
Well, shit, at my job,
I feel like comparing our job to their job is not an apples to apples.
Especially in this
Fair. That's fair. I get you that.
situation. But like, think about like you've been on sports teams before. Like you disagree with your teammate.
I
like,
got swung on after a layup.
Of course you have.
Motherfucker missed all of. He swung it like 3 times. Like, what the fuck is this?
I didn't know we brought hands.
Like, bro, but he did because he missed all of them. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is up with this?
I didn't know I was supposed to bring my hands to this practice. Shit.
That's funny.
That shit funny.
That's what happened.
But I guess
Poole left his hands at home.
Wasn't expecting it, bro. Come down from a layup. Next thing you know,
he was like, man, I ain't packed my hands, nigga.
They in the bag, bro.
Where to be next time so I can put my hands in my bag, nigga.
Whoever Cheesehead Fred. Oh,
what up, Cheesehead Fred?
Oh,
what up? What up?
At the hole in there.
Yeah, ho.
Has Poole been singing since?
Yeah,
he was
cooking.
He just who did he drop the other
He had
day?
the inside and out to the behind, the back to the front.
Fuck
He
that
was
bitch.
cooking.
He was cooking.
Now he alright.
He's trying to get allegations. Like,
Exactly.
He took a quick nap, but he good.
He fight for his life.
It was
at
a
this
power
point.
nap, bro.
That nigga hooping for his life at this moment.
Because they both in contract years.
I'm just saying, like his reputation is.
But if he come out there, he's still hooping like that, and then he turn around, still get his millions.
Either
like,
way, he getting his money. Like
it's dead.
If anything, like this strengthens his position, like in negotiations.
Yeah.
It's gonna always be you got hitting your shit later on in life.
I really would
I
like
mean,
to
y'all
know
still
what.
make jokes on
Chris Childs.
Like,
yeah.
it's gonna happen. But, like if you can hoop, like
What do you mean now?
Yeah.
that's like the 6th level of like when you talk about Kobe. Like it's way down there. Like I'm not saying Jordan Poole is Kobe, but I'm saying like if you hoop.
Right,
Like,
and that's what I was saying. Like, if you hoop, this shit go away, bro. You just gonna be a story from here on out.
Kobe got hit in the neck.
Remember that one time Poole got knocked out?
Yeah, I guess what I would really want to know, what was the final straw, like that just made Draymond go.
I mean,
crazy.
Draymond is like a notorious highhead. Like, he's not punching people, but like he's cost them 2 championships at this point, probably.
Mm-hmm.
What's the second one? I know the ones when he kicked LeBron and he got suspended. What's the other one?
What's the name?
Like, basically, KD leaving. Like, I feel like
They
KD
could
was
have
like
won that though. They just got hurt.
they did, but at the same time, like KD might have stayed the extra year if the situation wasn't terrible.
How come he cost
because
them
of
one?
one of them.
One in the possible.
One in
One in the
But
possible.
either way, like he helped. Like if KD was halfway out the door, he definitely pushed him the rest of the way out.
Mhm.
And so it's like his temper has gotten the better of him, and it's cost the Warriors habitually.
Mhm.
So like I don't think this is necessarily out of character. Like obviously, the punch is.
But he's always bubbled close.
He always close to the surface. So like, I'm not surprised, but I do think that if it was like I was always like, I think the big 3 are going to retire as Warriors. Like I'm not so sure about that now. Like I think that Draymond may have poisoned the well
Mhm.
to where it's like we're not. Is it worth it to keep him around?
I mean, Trae Young's tweet was very interesting to me after the video came out. He just had like the shocked emoji face and said, "Man, Draymond trying to get to LA, ain't he?"
And they both clutch clients.
Come on, nigga.
They clutch.
Come
they got
on with it.
The tequila together. The
Bring your
logos.
hands with you, nigga.
Well, shit, I mean, Trae Young is clutch.
We
so,
got
like,
Pat Bev over there.
Trae
Bring your hands
Young,
with
He
you.
might know
He
something.
might know something that we don't.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey. Don't sound bad.
Draymond probably texted him like, "Come on, don't be saying the end game out here." Because who knows? Like it might change. Do y'all think? So to Gary's point about how Draymond might not retire with the Warriors at this. Do y'all think that this situation will change Golden State going forward? And if so, in what way? Like, do you think that Draymond maybe no longer retires there? Do you think it's up the chemistry and they ain't gonna be able to pull it back together? Like, how do you feel the situation is going to affect the future of the Golden State Warriors?
I feel like he's we know what he is. He gonna retire with them kind of thing. Like it's not like yeah, this escalated. But he's like you said, he's literally cost them championships.
Singular.
A singular, but impossible. But just that alone, you would think would be a fireable offense. And then that's because you're like, okay, if you had not done that, whatever the case may be, they re-upped with him after that. He's had other antics where he's done suspended, kicked out, text, whatever the case may be. I feel like this just They gonna like this comes with the territory of having Draymond Green.
But think about Iverson, think about Boogie Cousins, think about people that when they're contributing to winning, when they're like at the top of their game, like you're willing to put up with it. But like once they're not useful anymore,
yeah, get them out of here.
You know, it's not like the cost benefit analysis, like that ratio changes.
Too bad he just won my chip.
I definitely understand that. I feel like they value Draymond a little bit more than those franchises value Boogie and AI, especially because
for sure
part of fortune. Like what he's been able to do in Golden State, I feel like unless Steph Curry and Clay was like, no, he got to go.
He got to hit Steph or Clay.
honestly, like that would be a different conversation. Like
he one of them two. They're like, all right, get your ass.
Get him out of here. Like, I don't think they're going to trade him this year.
No, me either.
Sure.
Some people are like, you trade it.
It depends on like how this year. Like basically, this is him. Like this year's make or break for him. Like if
I'd agree.
He comes back, he's contrite, he fits into the team, but he still brings them something on the court. Then I think that they can get over it. I don't know if Jordan Poole ever will, but like the rest of the team can kind of get over it and they'll work through it and move forward. But if he comes back and he's not one, Draymond Green on the court anymore, and two, like he's still disruptive, like I think that this is enough to where it's like
that's fair.
We're gonna reconsider after a year because he's definitely not getting his extension.
No, not this. No.
Which they were already clearly like not willing to give him.
And he knew they weren't. He wasn't gonna get it this year.
So
maybe that's why the apology came so fast.
No, I think he really feel bad about that. Like
he should be feel more bad about like it coming out. Like
then it actually happened.
Which also like brings me to like the Warriors seem more upset about it leaking. And
that's because teammates fight. Like that's why, because I feel like when the video came out, that changed the discourse because now everybody saw what happened, and that's why I asked y'all about the video part, because even for me, I'm like, oh, like, he punched him. I'm like, dang, he really like it wasn't like no fair punch, like he didn't get like a sneak hit.
A sucker punch.
It wasn't a sucker punch. That's the word, but like
it was aggression beforehand.
It was a sucker move because you don't expect your teammate to foul off on you, especially when that's your big homie. Like you're supposed to look out for me, not foul on me like that. But I feel like the video has actually made it harder for the Warriors to be able to kind of put it to bed, because without video, it's purely internal. So I get why they were like this. Like, how did this get out? Like this changes everything. Like if the video of Bobby Portis got out of what he did to Mirotic, who knows if Bobby Portis would have kept his career going.
But from the way that the Bulls reacted to it, it seems like it was kind of
because they liked him.
Right, but I don't even know if it's necessarily they liked him more. I think that they understand, like they have the context of this is what happened.
Right.
It wasn't like he just went off and hit him. Like they were into
But I'm saying because it's the violence aspect of it. So it's like, and knowing the punch that Bobby threw broke bones and gave a concussion.
Broke him in the face.
Like he broke his face. Like.
But I also think that if they were like fighting and then Draymond just landed a clean hit,
then
like that would have been different, right?
Yeah, videos change things. So like, I feel like that's why they were mad.
In America, they still consider him one of the best free agent, one of the best
player.
Like, dude, they'll
in Europe
because he's only like 30s, probably. Like he's still in his prime. He just didn't want to play in the NBA anymore.
Yeah, because when that Bobby thing said, he was like, it's either me or him. And they were like, well,
hi, Dimbos.
You can go. Yeah, you can go. We're keeping Bobby.
He just disappeared on our
What he did to his face.
G League Ignite and the Metropolitans. 92 split their 2-game exhibition series. In case you're like, wait, the what? The who and the who?
Yeah.
That was Scoot Henderson with the G League, and then Victor Wembanyama. Now listen, a friend of mine was messing up. Your cousin AJ.
Yeah.
We were on the game talking, and every time he got to his last name, he messed it up on purpose.
He kept fucking it up.
And he would be like, "Oh man, that dude cold, Victor Baba Luba, I'm like, "No, man, I just learned how to say it. You messing me up."
How you say it?
Wembanyama.
Boogie Oogie.
It's once I figured out where the spaces come in between the letters, it was easier to say. It's the Wem, then the Band, and then the Yama.
Okay.
So, yeah, they was hooping. That first game was
it was
amazing. 7-4.
Good lord. Fade away threes.
7-4 KD that can block shots like Rudy Gobert.
That's scary.
And he be moving.
Here's what's crazy.
Take me, please.
Because after these games, you heard so much about Vic. Like that's what you were hearing. But Scoot Henderson.
Scoot is nice.
Yeah.
That's the point guard point. Like that.
Yeah, I like his game.
And like I was impressed by like what he did on the court, but the thing that impressed me the most is that he wanted this game. Like that's the type of stuff that is like you can have all the athleticism in the world, you can have all the skills in the world, but if you don't if you don't have that dog in you, like it really doesn't matter. So like him coming out like challenging Wembanyama like repeatedly over trying to roast people off the dribble, like he wanted that game. Like he wanted to show like, yo, like we had the quote last week when Wembanyama was like, yeah, if I had never been born, like he would have been number one pick. Like he seemed to take that personal, like not in a way like Draymond where he got pissed about it, but he got like pissed where he channeled that into his game to play better. So it's like that type of stuff, like above anything is like, hell yeah, I want that dude on my team.
Yeah, Scoot had 28, 9, 5, and 2 in their first game. Vic had 37 and 5.
The way Scoot was going around him.
He's
some of it. I was like, God damn, how do you get that? I was like, what
the passing is what got me too when I was watching. I'm like, he's setting his teammates up. He's a point guard. Like he's talented. Like I know
Wembanyama got him back. Like he got his get back in the second half. Like
he blanked the crap out of him.
But that's the thing. Like it was such a battle. Like back and forth. Like both of them wanted that game. Like if this the future of the league, like we good. You know what I mean?
Because he wanted that body bad. He really did. And Vic was like, nah.
He caught him in the first half.
He did.
Like,
that's what he was going around him. He had a nice one. He went behind the back. I'm like, God, okay, Scoot. He was scooting. The way that he was going, it reminded me of the way Irving finishes. Like a lot of his finishes around the rim was real crafty.
Did you ever watch the New York City Point Guards documentary on Showtime?
Kings of New York?
No, I think it's called Point Guards in New York. But it is. Have any of y'all seen that?
No,
it is outstanding. Please watch that. I didn't realize how many guards came out in New York, and it's like amazing. Because when you talk about Kyrie finishing, it's like Rod Strickland, like that's, and they were showing Rod in that mansion.
Like I was too like I remember Rod Strickland like when he was on the Wizards and shit, but like I didn't have like the wherewithal to understand like what he was doing. Then I went back like after Kyrie like had blown up, and then I went back and looked at Rod Strickland. I'm like, that's where he got it from. Like you can see like all the Kyrie in Rod Strickland.
Oh, like
so do yourself a favor, go look up Rod Strickland.
Yeah.
I will.
And watch that documentary because man, and I know we're going long too, but one thing I love about the historical aspect of sports and leagues is like I might not be able, but I love talking to my uncle. Like I'll call them up and be like, "Yo, tell me about so and so," and they're like, "Oh man, let me tell you." So this is how like he was like the so and so of your day now, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like nice Uncle Tony, and I was like, "That's crossovers. Like who you got handles?" And he was like, "Just give me Tim Hardaway. No wasted energy. To the point. We're not just dribbling the air out the ball." He's like, to the point, he got past. And I was like,
so good.
But I can't say. He likes. He said he mentioned Kyrie too, but he was like, I feel like Tim's was just more purposeful. Is the word he used. No wasted energy. He's like, he did what he had to do. But a question real quick about Wembanyama before we move on from him, because everybody's going crazy about this kid. Everybody wants teams talking about how it's going to be a tankathon this year.
Well, said whatever team gets them, they're gonna add $500 million to their team value.
500 million?
Half a billion.
From him alone.
Jesus Christ.
What players in the NBA right now do you think teams would not trade to get?
So we get to the draft, whoever wins the lottery, these teams come to them like, "Hey, we'll trade you player X for number one." Like, what team would be like, or the team that wins the lottery, like, "Hey, we'll give you number one pick. You give us Jason Tatum." Would you say yes? Ja Morant, would you say yes? Like, for me, I feel like it's Giannis, Luka, Jokic, and Steph. That's probably it.
Yeah.
Say him again?
Giannis, Luka, Jokic, Steph.
You think they would trade Embiid?
Because of the injury stuff.
Oh, that's fair.
That makes sense.
But, like, those four, like, to their teams, like, they're like, no, we're good. Like, we have our guy. Steph, I feel like Steph just can't get traded from the Warriors. Like, Steph is a Warrior. You know what I mean? Like, and then the rest of them are all 28 or younger. So
I'll tell you what I do so that y'all don't, because we haven't really thought about it like that, so that y'all don't just sit here. I'm gonna pull up the ESPN NBA rank.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just list off the top 10 players that they have for ESPN rank. And y'all tell me if you think these players will get traded. He's already mentioned 4 of the top 5. The only other one in that top 5 is Joel Embiid. Do y'all two think they would trade Joel Embiid, Wembanyama?
I said no.
I at least think they would think.
They would consider it.
The other 4, I feel like it'd be like a non-starter.
Devin Booker,
Yes.
John Morant.
Yes.
That one I was kind of like,
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
again,
close.
he's super
He's
young.
It's very close.
But
though.
again, it's like a 22-year-old 6'2" guard, or
Cameron and Nick.
they were point guards. I don't know if they were in that.
Oh, no, they ain't that. They not in that New York. No, this is real point guard. John's close.
But like John's a guard versus a 7'4" unicorn that
Still
mixes
pass
KD and Gobert. Like, maybe not pass on. That's true.
Hands.
No.
No, they're not gonna trade
They're
him.
not gonna trade him.
I mean, they would if they could.
They sent the franchise to find that man.
They just can't. They can't get that value. Kevin Durant.
Yes.
Yes.
At this point,
Yeah.
Nets trying to cut their losses.
Jason Tatum.
Yes.
Yes.
Again, John and Tatum were the ones that were like on the fence for me, but like it depends on how this year goes. Like right now,
Do you feel like they got a superstar, Tatum? Oh no, you don't feel like they got.
Last
I
one.
feel like it'll be close though.
LeBron James.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Right now.
2 years of LeBron or 10 years of Wembanyama.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's what you
Hey, I want. Yes, please. Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. Oh, what? Don't mind if I do.
He said, absolutely. Here, it's yours. Take it. Okay. All right. Something interesting.
And then I don't think anybody that came in the last couple years,
Nah.
like Paolo or Chet or whoever.
It
Like,
looked great in the Lakers.
And I'm looking at the rest of these. I'm like, no, that's James Harden, Kawhi, Karl Anthony Towns.
Rama,
Dame is an interesting
Rama
one.
Bama Lam.
No,
No.
You said
because they know that they never win a title with Dame. Like,
they might win one with.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like I think that the
Wembanyama.
Portland be like,
Keep saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah, saying it. Gotta
exactly.
keep saying it.
Keep saying it. Wembanyama. You look good in the Lakers.
You got to trade AD and LeBron for him.
All right.
yes.
All right. They said that, please.
All right.
All right.
Like the 2 picks that they got, yes.
Oh, so you got 80 million in cap space now too.
Good.
We got a few more things on the list before we get up out of here. Speaking of LeBron, he said he wants to own a team if and when the NBA expands to Vegas, which
Makes sense.
is no surprise. He's been banging
The drums.
those drums for a while. He's been banging 2 different ones. One is I want to be an owner, and the other one has been Vegas should get a team. And now he's just like,
I want both.
it should be mine.
Yeah, let me just do
let me get that team. Some NBA and transaction injury news real quick. Magic guard Jalen Suggs suffered a left knee capsule sprain and a bone bruise, and his timeline on return will respond to treatment. And then the Lakers. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, Melo sprained his ankle. He's gonna miss the first.
It looked nasty
saw that,
too.
yeah.
Jesus. Get him out of here.
And Lakers GM Rob Pelinka signed a contract extension taking
Okay,
him
Rob.
through the 2025-26 season. He's gonna be there for a while unless he get fired.
All right, I'm cool with that.
Nike signed 5 prominent youth athletes to NIL deals, including Bronny James, Caitlin Clark, and DJ Wagner.
Hey,
I think Bronny's is a
congratulations.
lifetime.
I mean,
He already kind of had a
Yeah, I was like,
lifetime.
basically.
yeah, it was like that was the least surprising move I've ever seen.
Triple T came in with some.
Hey,
energy for you.
titties. Love you, bro.
And DJ Wagner, that's the Juan Wagner.
Who he's trying to be the first third generation NBA player. I did not realize that. No, I was like, wow. I mean, the game is young, so it does make
Yeah.
sense. But like, your granddaddy, I knew his dad played, but I was like, hey, your granddad played too.
Yeah, Milt Wagner.
Ballers.
Kylian Mbappe is pushing to leave PSG. His relationship with the club is broken down.
That man's only 23.
He just signed a new contract with them a couple months ago.
Over 40 a year.
Wasn't he trying to get out before that though?
Before the contract, yes.
They had a like last year they was gonna lose everything.
What's so bad over there that he wants to get out?
Honestly, I couldn't tell.
Oh,
He said he feels at odds with the club's direction on and off the pitch,
I can see that.
and he's open to any destination, but would prefer to Real Madrid.
Ronaldo wanted to leave, it got messy.
Mhm.
Mbappe wanted to leave. Neymar been trying to leave too.
Mm.
Where's
So,
Neymar at?
He's still there.
He's still there.
Mhm.
Wait, Ronaldo was a PSG?
No, Ronaldo's at.
He was Real Madrid, and then he
Real
went
Madrid.
to Juventus.
He wanted to go to
Okay.
PSG. They ended up getting messy. and he went to Manchester United. Now he wants to leave there.
Any like top black
Mbappe.
black? Okay, I didn't know.
Technically,
I don't know.
Neymar
He's
is.
French, but yes.
Oh, okay. Best.
We just got done talking about one thing. I was like,
Right.
Did we call him black?
yeah,
He's French.
is Giannis black?
It's Greece.
He's Greece. Yeah.
Just arguing.
Exactly. He's Greece.
Anywho,
Never take an L.
Oh shit.
you gonna fight.
I kid you not, I never like that's dead ass.
So,
So the only black is just
No,
African Americans?
Jamaicans, yeah.
So how,
Let's
We'll
not
get
do
into it
this
off.
right now.
We'll get into it
Let's not do this now. Let's save that conversation for a private audience. Shell said he's what?
Hey, listen, it's late. I had some margaritas.
Oh, now it's an S on it.
Hey, ain't that, you see how no, I said he put an S at the end.
It's big enough to be plural.
It's a picture of us. I think at La Fuente, where we were. It's like three of us sharing a big margarita.
The joints used to take everybody up.
They closed that joint.
For good reason.
What, serving minors?
For sure.
I miss those days. Anywho, what's in here? Extreme Rules took place. What did y'all think of pay-per-view overall?
just realized my daughter is closer to 21 than I am.
Wow.
Damn. Why you say that?
Niggas up.
I saw Brown Sugar came out 20 years ago, and I was like,
I don't remember that movie.
with Sanaa Lathan and Tay Diggs?
Like I know I
With the
have
hip-hop
seen
Dalmatians?
it. I don't remember it.
The
though.
hoe is mine.
I don't remember none of that.
Hey,
It's on
Hey, man,
Netflix
that's
though.
my
You'll
hoe.
see. Oh, I don't remember Brown Sugar.
Y'all gotta watch it.
I've seen it,
Got to
but I
get
don't
them.
remember.
That's what I'm
Got
saying.
to
I
get-
know I've seen it. I
Gotta
just
get
don't
that
remember.
itch.
See, now I gotta go back. I think it's on Netflix.
Just watch the hip hop Dalmatians. One was black, one was white. The black one wore a white fur. Hey.
Oh, damn.
Hey, the whole okay. Anyways, Extreme Rules. Favorite match of the night was
Want want.
Damn.
The match of the night.
I'm gonna go Bianca Belair.
Yeah, Bianca and Bayley.
Bailey.
Yeah,
Other than that, it was the Imperium.
that was a good. Yeah, that was a good way to start off. Yeah, that was a good way to start it off.
It was probably my two favorites.
I didn't like the Riddle and Seth Rollins match.
That was cool.
I didn't.
It
like
wasn't bad. It was cool.
The endings of a few matches felt weird.
Exactly. And that, remember I texted
Like
y'all.
the Rousey match.
Cause I went back and watched, and I was like, "Oh, I see." Like,
It felt weird, like how it ended. It was just like, what the fuck?
that's how
But
the
it
Riddle match
makes
felt
sense
to me
now
too.
since right.
When the Riddle match, I was like, "What?" But then when breaking, I was like, "Oh yeah, we got something else here."
Yeah. I forgot about it until I was like, oh
I
yeah,
did
he is
too.
supposed to come back.
Like, cause literally it ended, and I was sitting there, I was like, "That's it."
They put the little watermark on, count to fake you out.
And then the lights went out, and I was like, "Oh,
Are we still on the air?
Now I did tell just to after the paper. My feeling on the pay-per-view was I enjoyed the pay-per-view.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Mhm.
But I was telling Sam, I was like, dude, WrestleMania finna shake. I was like, but the Rumble finna be wild as hell. It's so many. Did y'all see Raw yesterday?
That's my first.
Yeah, I did see Raw. Raw was actually really good.
Bro, like it's so many people there now.
It is.
There are so many wrestlers in the WWE. The Royal Rumble, you really ain't gonna know who the fuck coming. But it could be a banger. Good Brothers came back helping AJ Styles. I thought he was gonna join.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of it?
That's what they call themselves.
Well, they the OC, right?
LC.
Yeah.
But
Gallows and Anderson.
I'm saying I just
They
didn't know
called
they
themselves
referred
the
to
Good
themselves.
The
as
Good Brothers. Yeah.
But them coming back to help AJ Styles give him a
His
faction
crew.
back.
Yep.
I thought he was gonna join Finn Balor them and shit.
No, he don't
Ben
fit
Balor's
that.
new music is cold.
It is.
He should have came out as the demon though.
Brock Lesnar coming back and costing Lashley his belt to Seth Rollins.
That was a
Wow.
shock.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I did not expect that.
Yeah,
was
I wouldn't
sitting there,
either.
was
I blame the crowd. Stop asking that man to keep F5 and Lashley like that. What's wrong with y'all? They asked him one more time like 10 times.
That's a hate crime.
Hey, I want. That's a big dude, bro.
That's a
he
big
can slug you
motherfucker.
like I'm like,
Like, it's
dog.
not-
And Lashley is like you.
That's what I'm
huge.
saying.
what
Lashley
you
is a
were
big
saying.
dude, bro.
and to be
Brock-
able to F5 him easily, just
Like he's some potatoes and stuff.
Cheesing and shit.
a
Yeah.
sack of potatoes.
Dusted that
So
off.
they fighting that Crown Jewel.
and then he said he gonna go back to accepting his belt. Which I'm like, okay, they've done a fantastic job of elevating the United States champion.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
Fantastic. Gunther is doing a fantastic job of bringing back the Intercontinental title.
Mm-hmm.
Now people gonna forever want Sheamus to win that belt because that's the only one he hasn't won yet, and that would make him a Grand Slam champion. So I'm assuming after Gunther's run, that Sheamus will probably be next in line for, which I can see. Didn't get him out of here, but.
Like it's crazy to me that they finally got him over as like an actual babyface. Like he was a babyface for years, and I always thought it was kind of like
it was forced.
Yeah, but like they got him over organically, and like people are really rooting for him now.
I mean, this has not been bad.
Triple T about to watch it now. I'll be curious to know what you think about the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I am too.
I feel like it was all right. I didn't think it was like one of the better ones of the year. I didn't think it was bad. It was
all right.
It was fine.
Talk about Raw real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So Brock Lesnar coming back was right, but DX.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
That was funny as hell.
I missed their part.
It was funny all
night. They was cussing.
Who all came back?
Shawn Michaels, Triple H,
everybody,
X-Pac.
Everybody but who?
Billy Gunn.
Oh, because he opened.
Yeah,
but what was dope is Road Dogg kept his
Scissor
face.
shit is funny.
Dude,
that shit is wild.
Oh, his name ain't. What is his name?
Daddy
Something.
Ass.
Daddy Ass, dude.
That's his name over there.
That's his name.
He's with
Daddy
Scissor
Ass, bro. And he with the they.
Scissor Me.
Dog, Scissor Me, bro.
No way.
Scissor Me, bro.
They be rapping and shit.
He come out spitting for like 5 minutes.
Big ass headphones.
I don't know when this came up. I think I was in college, but somebody was like, "It's very invasive if somebody just does this to you." And people like, if you had your hand on people for a while, would just be kind of like try to like,
It's some weird shit.
Hey, man,
As soon as I saw you do
this.
this, and he actually connected
Like,
with you,
yeah,
I said,
Scissor Me, bro.
Nope.
Scissor Me, bro.
They have a T-shirt that says "Scissor Me, Daddy Ass" on the front.
Daddy Ass. My man's came out Daddy Ass, bro. I was like, what?
They be wildin'. Meanwhile,
they
white
wildin'.
dude come out spitting
They
fire.
be spitting straight bars.
If I type in "Scissor Me, bro," am I gonna get a weird?
I
You
hope
might
not.
get X videos.
Please don't show me that shit. But
Send me. That's the title right there.
That's Scissor Me.
that shit's for Daddy Ass, bro.
Why they gotta have the daddy part on there?
Oh,
That's
because
his
he
name.
could be Mister.
Because he old.
He could be
'cause
Mr. Ass.
I went back and watched because like dude's raps be funny. So like on his Instagram, he posts them every week.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. So he was teaming with his son, like
son,
Billy Gunn's
yeah.
sons. He called them the Ass Boys.
Yeah.
So then Billy became Daddy Ass.
Ass, bro. Daddy Ass.
Hey, he looked just like his damn daddy.
They both.
Yeah, they do.
See, I gotta watch now. I don't see.
AEW funny, man.
AEW be wildin'.
That's wild.
Yeah, they be wildin', bro.
I need that picture though
Like,
for the cover art.
I think last week was like National Scissoring Day.
Scissoring Day.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, bro just won the title.
Yeah, he a
They
champ.
tag team champion.
And those
Yeah,
are both
yeah.
his kids.
No.
They not. He used
So-
to team with his kids.
Yeah, so it was a team at.
I'll watch the video.
They be wildin', dog. Here the white bro, he be down here
He
spitting
be
bars
spitting
too.
bars,
They come down
dog.
spitting and shit.
I need to see the video.
He be spitting bars like a
Before
motherfucker.
every match, dog.
He come with the big ass
The headphones.
headphones, yeah.
Scissor Me Timbers.
Scissor Me Timbers.
No, they be wild. But what I did think was dope is during the tribute where they all stand around each other. They be wildin', dog. Road Dogg actually left a space where Billy Gunn usually stands at with his arm around. So I don't know if anybody caught about.
I
Sam was watching. I was like, "Oh, you see that gap right there?" Oh, and she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "No." I'm pretty sure Billy Gunn usually stand right there with his arm behind everybody, big as shit. So I thought it was pretty dope. But no, DX was.
It was funny as
They
hell.
was wild. Look
Look at those cocks. There's 4 cocks
There's
right
4
there.
cocks there. He was like, "Really?" And then turned around with like 4 rubber chickens and
They
shit.
was wildin',
I
bro.
was like, who put the cocks there?
Who put the cocks here?
This is just wild.
Yes,
Hey, dog,
They're
Scissor Me,
egregious,
bro.
bro. They be
it's
wild.
funny.
As soon as we go off the air, matter of fact, we can go ahead and wrap this up.
Hey, but the bloodline literally is the
Boy.
dopest shit. Like,
Shout out to
ever.
Sami Zayn.
Mhm.
Wait,
Yeah, like it's dope, bro.
I told Sam that I was like, the bloodline is so interesting, and all it is the family business.
Yeah,
We just
yeah,
so
it
intrigued
is.
about their family
Yeah.
business, dealing with their own shit.
It's dope. Shut up.
Jay Uso.
He do, bro. He be
Yes.
pissed.
Yeah.
You ain't here for none of Sammy's stuff.
Come on, little bro.
What they be like, yeet?
Yeah.
Dog.
What's Sammy?
Dog.
Sammy?
Riddle had me rolling though. Riddle was like, yeet. I was like, no,
Don't you yeet, we yeet. Like, I was like, no, come on. And he said it so high too.
we do the yeet.
He said like he was high. He just looked up.
Yeah.
This shit was
That's
terrible.
cool.
I was like, this, he said yeet. I'm like, yes, bro. This shit is terrible.
This
But it
picture
was
is
funny.
egregious, fam.
Yes. Scissor
You
me,
gotta
bro.
see him doing it. They be shaking this shit.
Scissor me, bro.
Sammy Wallace.
Scissor me, bro.
So are we gonna call the episode?
Yeah, scissor me, bro.
Scissor me, bro.
Right.
Dog, they go, what the fuck is going on?
I wish I could tell you. We started off air on some humbug, and we finished very similarly.
Full circle.
I can't. It makes me uncomfortable. And it's because I have traumas with that. With the, like I told you, it was weird.
They scissored you, bro.
Oh shit.
Let's get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. That's the show this
Oh,
week.
shit.
We hope y'all enjoyed it. We hope we were able to bring some laughs, some hee-hee, some ha-ha, some
Some information.
yeah, make y'all think a little bit, and some
Mhm.
enjoyable debates. Appreciate everybody in the comments. Look at
Absolutely.
y'all
Thank
directly.
y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank
Y'all
y'all
make
as
the show
always.
better every time that
You
y'all
do.
be in these comments. I swear.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna say a special thank you to y'all who were in the comments today.
If I had a hat, I would tip it.
Triple T, Cheesehead Fro, or Cheesehead Fred Ho.
Ho. Shout
I
out,
like
brother.
that name.
Shout out,
Cheesehead
brother.
Fred Ho.
Identify
Shell,
Exactly. Who are you, sir?
Sly. Appreciate y'all on the
I can
comments.
see you
Shut
My
up,
name
Dwayne.
is Cheesehead Fred Ho.
Like I told you already.
Dwayne was here earlier.
And Dwayne, shout out
Shout
to
out.
him. So yeah, shout out everybody who was in the comments. We definitely appreciate y'all.
Please.
Y'all make the show better. Did I miss anybody else? I think that was everybody who we had commenting today.
We
So
appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
we appreciate
we
y'all, man.
appreciate
Thank
y'all. And we gonna get up out of here.
you. Mhm.
If you want to follow me on social media, you can catch me.
Wait a
Wait.
minute.
I thought you missed it. I was for the jump.
I saw you.
Impatient, bro.
Twitter, Instagram, these two APS in streets, and Apple Music at Camille Monet, CAMILLE
Do it.
MONAE.
Do it. Do it. Come
Gang, 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 gang.
on. Titties.
At your 2021 NBA World Champion Milwaukee Bucks on Twitter.
So you get.
That is all you get.
Your 2020 everyday _ gentleman on Instagram. Okay, Harris 16 on Twitter.
He said we talking about old
Hey,
stuff.
look, you want to bring up old shit?
And it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. I wish I had more hands, but since I only got 2, I'll cross them just for you. Suck it, motherfuckers. Have a good one.
What the fuck you was doing?